I said, hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Topz. Back at it again with another banger live stream for y'all today, man. If you guys know, you know, we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. Your boy wanted to go live, talk about it a little bit, and talk about also the resale that's going on with these sneakers, bro. Like the amount that has jumped and all that good stuff. We're gonna go ahead and get into that. And and I'd like you guys to share your opinion too as well. And I'm gonna let you know how I feel about it and all that good stuff and everything else that goes along with this situation, man. So let's go ahead and shout out to the people that are in the building, man. I appreciate you guys pulling up, man. It is Sunday. Shout out to DL Kicks, hashtag Mahalo Network. Shout out to the Mahalo Network. Jason Knox in the building, man. South Bmore. Freedom YT in the motherfucking building, man. Rob Money. Shout out to Sammy's Kicks. Jake Castor in the building. The homie Shaq is in the building. Paul White was good, brother. I hope everything is well. Shout out to my girl Lolich in the building. SneakerFiles. Hello, sir. Sneaker Jacks. Oh, sorry. Sneaker Snacks. LLC in the building. Turtle Dick Berry, hashtag Larry up in this bitch, man. Salute. Glass Teeth in the building. Who else, man? All right. Let's get it popping, bro. I hope you guys are having so far a great day, man. T White in the building, man. What can we get started, man? Virgil. R.I.P. to Virgil. One of the best sneaker designers, right? He did everything else. Shout out to Michael in the building. One of the best sneaker designers to ever do a collaboration with Nike. And shout out to the homie Dribbles and all that stuff. Flacco in the building. I see y'all. Spitty Villy in the building. Yeah, man, one of the best designers and one of the best people to touch a sneaker and convert it to something else, right? Where people learn to love and gravitate to, and and a lot of people like try to cop for resale. Whatever the point was, right? The shoe either help them with their fit, help them to make money, whatever it is. Virgil put a particular pieces together with designer, with sneakers, and I'm talking more sneakers because I don't know too much about designer. He was able to put pieces together, man, that people loved at the end of the day, that people that were willing to pay the extra money because they struck out on the retail side of things. It's crazy, man. It's amazing what sneakers can do for people, man. Shout out to Dribbles, Breezy Kicks in the building. IB in the building as well. So, bruh, let me tell you something, man. When I heard about the news, I was kind of in shock, right? Because I don't think a lot of people knew that he had cancer, and he's been fighting cancer for the past 2 years. I was in the Discord with the homies this morning, and when we found out, and shout out to the homie KBM Kicks. He was the one that told us about it, and I was like, damn, nah, there can't be, bro. We looking, and next thing you know, just social medias and stuff like that started spreading it out, and then literally, it was true. I was like, damn, that kind of sucks, sucks for the culture, for the designer culture, because at the end of the day, the Off-White brand, um, a lot of people knew about it, overseas, here in the United States. I believe he's from Chicago. I don't know too much about him. All I know is about the sneakers, so I'm not gonna sit here and cap, you know what I mean, and say that Virgil is the man. I think he's a legend for what he did. In the sneaker community, shit, he definitely did his thing in the sneaker community. He made the Jordan 2s great again. He made some Nike runners great again. He made a lot of stuff freaking, like, he brought it back to the light, right? Off-White, the Off-White Air Force Ones. Um what else? Shit, he brought sneakers that were like, it was just crazy, right? It was a crazy thing that he did with Nike, bro. And the fact that Nike just let him do all that, man, it's pretty crazy. It's crazy. So in a way, I felt bothered by his passing, but at the same time, me as an adult, I kind of understand the how life works, right? Um so another thing is, I started seeing as we were talking amongst each other, damn, you know what that means? Prices to these sneakers are gonna go up, or anything that Virgil put out there. I was looking into the Louis Vuitton bags. They're up there, bro. Up there in price. They're going up, up, and up and up. I'm talking about like double. So you guys saw in the thumbnail, the Jordan 1, high OG 1, the Chicago, is going for quadruple the money that what is going for. I believe people are buying them at like at 8,000 right now. $9,000. Shout out to 40. Nobster. Just 216. I don't know what that means, but he said cap. Whatever. Um, it's just crazy, bro. Everything is going up in value, bro. So, needless to say, man, people that are actually taking advantage of the situation of a collaborator that collabed with sneakers, and they pass, unfortunately. And now we're going back with the whole Kobe Bryant situation, right? Is it okay to resell these sneakers for top dollar, right? Is the question. The question is it okay to resell these sneakers for top dollars? And if you want my opinion, and if you really give a damn about my opinion, shout out to Jack in the building, Rob Money in the building. To me, if it's okay, I really personally don't mind, right? Because what's gonna happen again? The whole Kobe Bryant situation. Now, a lot of people are gonna buy these sneakers based on panicking buy, I guess. Like, if the sneaker was just released. Shout out to 40 in the building. Yeah, a lot of people have gone this year, for sure, for sure, for sure. So my thing is, um, if is it okay to resell these sneakers for double the amount that there are right now? I think it's okay. Shit, if you could get them off at like $10,000, I don't see no different, right? Because if he ain't gonna do it, the next man is gonna do it. And this is a touchy subject, and this is gonna be touchy for the people who feel already sad about what's going on. But what I want to tell the people is, and I put the link up there. If anybody's gonna catch it, just give me a second. give me a second so I can I guess express myself while before I let anybody in and stuff like that. Um Morally, no, it's not okay. I respect that, Sneaker Files. I think they shouldn't resell a sneaker just because the recent death of the creator or collaborator of that sneaker or clothing. So off-white prices went up. Yep, a lot. By a lot. All right. So I respect everybody's decision, right? But if I already have a particular sneaker up for graph, right, for sale. Let me use this shoe for an example. The Air Jordan 5 off-white sale size 13. If I already have this shoe up for $580 up for sale, right? And all of a sudden, this happens. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something real quick. All of a sudden, this happens, right? Okay, you guys see this? Last sale on the average sizing is $925. Right? This shoe was literally in between the 450s, 550s. All right, this is a size 13. And I have it up for sale at 580. And I decide to see that the numbers jump up. Let's say I didn't know what happened. I haven't been on social media all day. I just went ahead and saw this on StockX because I have a reminder on StockX showing the prices has went up on that particular sneaker, right? Is it fucked up that I resold it at that price because I saw that the price went up. I put my price up and they sold at $730. Is it fucked up? I don't think it's fucked up. Cause the shoe's already reselling. And it's a product that is not like, is not releasing. I understand if people are going after a product that just released, let's say a product released today, an off-white product released today, let's say this shoe right here, and then I go in to get as many pairs as I want. Yeah, that's fucked up because I know that there's a demand for that sneaker, right? I could find that being somewhat fucked up. But if I have the shoe already, right? I've owned the shoe for quite a while, and I already had it at $580. But something happens where I realize that price goes up like that. Am I fucked up for selling that shit? I don't know. Let me see what the chat got to say. How much did it go up by? Almost $300 on this shoe. Oh, there's other shoes out there that are up there. I'm hella mad. I had the off-white Unload Dunks, and I hate sneakers app, and I sold them, planning to buy them back in a month. Next month, you think their prices will go down, will go up by that time? Bro, they're up now. So I wouldn't buy anything right now. If you were to ask me, I wouldn't buy. If you have products to sell that is off-white and you're comfortable at that price, I wouldn't bash you for it. Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. Let me bring in some Higgins in here. Hold on a second. What up? What up? What up?
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up? What's up, man?
just crazy, man. Like sometimes, it's unexpected. This year, like we've lost a lot of people, and it's not just the sneaker community. Like there's other, you know, figures that have passed away, and sometimes it's like, damn, like when I saw that Virgil passed, I'm like, damn, who's it gonna be tomorrow? Like sometimes it's like these deaths are just coming, and they shock us and they make us think. They make us probably recollect that. Um, the whole thing about I'm sure we've all heard, don't have grudges against people or don't wait till someone's gone to give them their flowers. And even though I wasn't personally close or at all with Virgil, it still feels like I lost someone close to me because he was a big impact in the community.
So you felt like, when you found the news and stuff like that, that you felt some kind of way about his passing and stuff like that. And I think a lot of people did. I know a lot of people were in shock. They wasn't expecting that.
And I think it's more because none of us knew he had cancer. And when I first saw the post from Virgil's Instagram, I thought it was like an unexpected death. And so I read the caption. I'm like, damn, he had cancer. And sometimes, like when I guess for me, like when I hear that someone has cancer, like sometimes you can tell, like someone like some weight loss or something, but he looked healthy. Nobody knew that he had cancer, and it just hit. And it's those deaths that they hit you all of a sudden that they hit the. I guess like they hit the worst because they just impact you. Versus if he had cancer and we knew he was in the hospital or whatever, you know, we probably would think he doesn't have much time left. But this is just like, unexpected.
Yeah. Sneaker Files. I think it's Sammy's. I think it's him. Hold on a second.
What
Yeah, that's
happened?
him. He has a lot of static. Hey, when you go talk, unmute yourself, Sammy. All right, just because that static noise is that feedback.
Can you hear me, or is it really bad?
Can you hear
No,
me?
it's just when you have your mic on, it sounds bad.
All right, but you guys heard what I
Yeah,
said.
yeah,
We
we
heard
heard
everything.
everything you
All
Yeah.
right,
said. You heard everything you said.
all
Yeah,
right.
and respect to that, bro. And my thing is because I'm seeing this, dog, and people are buying these items right now. All right, they're freaking eating. I think the black Jordan 5 off whites, the black pair is doing freaking numbers right now. Right, Jax?
Yeah, because I was looking back to see if I was maybe gonna try to scoop it up before it goes back up higher, and I was like, "Fuck, I was too late." But this is the thing, man. For me, look, other than sneaker game, I have no idea who he is. Right?
Yeah,
I respect to his family, to his loved ones that and his professional relationships that he's had, all the people that knew him. You know, I'm sincerely sorry for the loss. But bro, I just don't feel that same energy. Like I don't know the guy. The guy who's a designer, okay, but did he affect my life? Let's say your local pastor or somebody in the community. Not really. Um, like I said, I'm an older guy, so maybe my issues that way because I've noticed like with my kids and younger people, like in their 20s, like when somebody passes away that's famous, that shit hits them hard, and
yeah,
they go all in on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook, and they go like, oh, like if their dad died, but then you kind of realize that the energy is not the same when a loved one dies. A loved one passes away, they get one little blurb and that's it. And I kind of think that's maybe a generational thing. I'm in my 40s, man. Um, it's just another dude that died, really, unfortunately for me. If it's a family member or somebody that I knew, like if it was one of the guys in our Discord, man, that should be hard to take, right?
yeah,
But it's really hard to do that with somebody that really hasn't affected your life in a direct way. So I don't know. Like I said, it may be a generational thing. I am empathetic. I do believe, like what SneakerFile says, that benefiting from the death of a person, that's immoral, bro. Like when Kobe died, I could have swept up a bunch of Kobe's from the outlet, but I said no. I mean, in the back of my mind, it was like, would I be doing this if he was alive? No. I'm doing it because he's dead and I'm gonna benefit from it. I can't have blood money, bro. That's my mentality. I feel like it's blood money. I mean, everybody's different. Like I'm just speaking for myself, but
You think that's blood money, but and I know
you
you
would
said
not be
everybody's
like
different,
people
but
would not
like
be
you
selling them
didn't
quick
commit the
right now
crime.
if he was still alive. Like if you had your set price, let's say that, right? You're gonna tell me you see the price jump up like $200 and you're not gonna question why it's like that? You're not gonna look in the news saying why? Why is it going up so high? Let me check. To be honest, people knew once they got news, everybody went back and changed their price.
Yep.
You know, and unfortunately, bro, like I
Shout
said,
out to
like
the first asshole who put their price up.
oh, then everybody followed suit because they didn't want to miss out. And at that point, you know, if I had a shoe on the market, I'll just pull it off completely, let it die down, and out of respect, bro. Like I don't know, but like I said, I can't speak for myself. I mean, I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for other people.
People, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
in their situations may be
Yeah,
different.
look at Lo. She said she was touched by it. You know what I mean? On a deeper level.
Yeah, see, and
And
that's the
he
thing.
got
I didn't know much about him, other than that he made
just the
dope
sneakers.
shoes. Exactly. Other than that, like I didn't. Like I said, I'm an older guy. I got a lot of shit going on. I got 3 kids. I got a mortgage. I got this and that. Like there's so much other stuff that like sometimes, man, I have to be a little bit more specific on what I want to pay my attention to. You know?
Yeah. So my thing is this: like, would I get bashed on if I was to raffle off a sneaker today, an off-white sneaker today?
No, I don't think so.
No, you don't think so? I know other
No,
people
because
that thought
because
about it.
because I mean it's something that you've been doing already, like before. Like it'll I feel like it'll be wrong if you're raffling it, for example, like for more for a slot. If you're charging more for a slot, but if it's like just like a regular raffle, I don't think it's wrong that
And see, Top, this
what.
this is where it's different because we knew about this a week ago, and especially in our Discord, that you were going to do this anyway. Like that you were going to, once you had the off-white twos in your hand, you were going to do a waffle. So it's kind of difficult to kind of, judge that based on that because you were already going to do it anyway. It's just the timing of it. But I can see how other people will go at your neck if you did do it.
If I did do it, right?
Like me, I already knew you were going to do it before he even, passed away or whatever. We knew about this about a week ago.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's different.
What's up, brother?
What's good? Yo, what's good, Sneaker Jacks?
What's going on, brother?
Ain't not much. Been a minute.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Rob Money. He said, "Raffle them bitches."
Yo, Tots, man. It's your shoes, bro. At the end of the day, you can do whatever you want with them.
Facts.
Yeah, but you also got to think about it, right? Like, is it morally wrong? Yes, in a way. You know what I mean? But if, let's say for an example, right?
Yeah.
Somebody out here is gonna be like, "Oh, look at this asshole," because I'm actually on a public platform doing this, right? The thing is like somebody like me, I'll be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna use these platforms right here, that StockX, just to get them off at that price. You know what I'm saying? It's like I go and I sell it here, bam, bam, bam. Let's get it.
Yo, Tots, can I keep it real with you real quick?
What's up?
Yo, everybody know that you're worth more dead than alive, right? Yo, Pete, this Biggie and Tupac, they've been dead for over almost 25 years now. They still making documentaries off of them. They still getting paid off of that. People getting paid behind that shit, right? When Michael Jackson, he died. Yo, they trying to do a freaking Broadway play off of him. I'm like, what the hell? Yo, shit's weird out here, right? So what's the difference that they're doing that you can't do? What's the difference? Because they still making a profit off of someone's death, right or wrong.
Yeah, making a movie.
Making a movie, that's another thing too. They make movies off these people.
Yeah.
Bro, it's not wrong at the end of the day. Everybody knows that you're worth more dead than alive. Look at people that have life insurance, yo.
Oh, that's what I tell my kids all the time.
Yeah.
They had a fucking jackpot if I pass away.
Yo, I don't know if y'all ever watched Martin. You ever watched the episode Martin?
Damn, homie hit it in
They
the head
go,
right here.
What happened? Is that bro? Just sell your shoe, one mass profit. The shoes they will crumble one day if you. That he's right. Yo, Cedric is right though. Overtime will keep it though.
Yeah, but the difference is they are trying to
Yeah,
resell the day of the announcement of his announcement.
And then on top of that, SneakerFiles is right about that. But on top of that, is like the day that someone died, they making shirts of people already. They're probably pumping out so many shirts of DMX when he died earlier this year. Like, you know, these bootleggers.
Shit, people make money off of like making like fake jerseys and like custom jerseys and shit like that of Kobe and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I stand alone on this. Shout out to Beto's Pinche Melo in the building. We got Round Reviews, Bobby Peso, Cedar Butler in this motherfucker. I'm Gucci in this bitch.
Yo, E1.
Pinche Zilla in this motherfucker.
Oh, you want in here?
E1 in the chat.
51 in the building.
Yeah.
E1's in here? Oh, E1 Kicks is in here. Salute. Collect your 2 bands off the Off-White Jordan 2s. Bro, to be honest, I ain't gonna cap, bro. I'll tell you how much I have the Off-White 2s right now. Those right there. I'm gonna tell you how much I have it for. That one right there. These.
Which one, the white and red ones?
The black
Black-
and blue.
You got the black ones? Okay.
I got them up for $1,500 on Go right now.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Oh,
and I was talking to the people in the Discord. I was like, "Yo, what's up?
I agree with
$1,500?"
that.
They're like, "Run it up," you know, because they're like, "Okay, if they don't sell, that's fine. Either way, you know, I was gonna do a waffle on them, and I still am. I don't think they're gonna sell at that price,
Yeah.
but I'm looking, and people are buying it. It's crazy, and there's nothing I could do about it." Okay, this is my thing, right? This is my thing. If I go ahead and I put that shoe at 1,500, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, you know what? I don't want to be a dick. Let me put it at 900. Right? Let me put it at 900. The next person has it for 1,450. Damn, I just lost the opportunity to make another extra 5. You know what I mean?
That's
At the end of the day, look, when I go, I want people to celebrate my life, not be sad about that I'm gone. I want people to celebrate the moments that I was here, right? I celebrated Virgil's death. I acknowledge him for what he is for in the community, right? Because I don't know him personally. I don't think nobody here knows him personally, right?
Yeah.
So the day I go, I want my friends to celebrate my life, my kids, my wife, everybody. I want them to celebrate it. I want them to remember everything I've done for them as they were growing up and or whatever the case is. So, you know, like me, like seeing these resale prices, we already knew it, bro. We were talking about it, Jack. We were like, yo, these shits are gonna shoot up, bro. Watch. Bro, 30 minutes later, we go back into StockX and Go, and boom, everything was up the roof. We were even talking about debating on buying shit and be like, damn, but they're probably gonna cancel it because they're seeing the prices jump up. And literally, you know, people are complaining about it. Yo, I try to buy the whatever Off-White at 450 and they cancel that bitch.
Oh yeah, they try to get that match profit.
Exactly, bro. So at the end of the day, no matter what we try to do, like to buy it on the low, if being a fan or buying it to resell it, whatever the case was, it's crazy how like this resale market is. It's a pain in the ass, but at the same time, it's crazy to see how it works and how like everybody without communicating with each other, how they know that everything spikes up after, you know, something that has a name on it goes up in value. I can imagine what happens when Jordan passes, bro. You know what I mean?
I think that's gonna be a different thing though, bro, because there's tons of Jordans.
I was thinking the same thing, Jackson. It's like it's everywhere. His shoes is everywhere.
You know, and then if like I think if a person dies in tragedy, like a disease or an accident, that is deemed a little bit more, how you would say, an extravagant death that people will, oh my God, you know, when you know somebody's older, hopefully Jordan dies of an old age on in his deathbed. We all are older as well. I think people are more acceptable of a death like that and reselling rather than a tragedy. You know what I mean?
Got you. Especially it's not like Kobe compared to well, this was a natural death.
And that's the thing. I had a pair of Kobe Grinches.
Yeah.
I was thinking about selling them, and then all of a sudden, I said, "You know what? No." And I waited almost a year, and then I finally let them go because like I said, I could not. I didn't feel right because I knew that the shoes, the numbers were going stupid high, and I knew that it was because of that reason. I had to let it go later on when, you know, when the prices went down.
All right, I'm gonna throw something out there and hopefully y'all can catch it.
Facts, E1. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw something out there and hopefully y'all can catch it.
Yeah,
Y'all remember when Kobe passed, right?
yeah.
R.I.P. to the GOAT. A lot of resellers like 2J's, I think Undefeated, not Undefeated, like Flight Club supposedly didn't resell the Kobe's for a while, right? They took them off their website, they took them off everywhere. Do you think they're gonna do the same here?
Hell no. They're getting profit for this shit.
I think it's a different scenario because it was a disease.
It wasn't a
not
tragedy.
A tragedy, like you know, like that.
Yeah, this
like,
was natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not
as unfortunate as cancer is and as tragic it is, it was a natural occurrence, and he already knew about it, and probably like his family knew about it for a long time. But like Kobe was like instant. One day he was there, one day he wasn't, and it was like that right there broke people's hearts, bro.
Look, there's another person that haven't marked up their shoes yet. Size 5.5, 419. Let's see my size, right? I only could go based on my size.
Or maybe they didn't let people do it.
750. They're marked up. Size 12.5, 1300. Size 12, 1065. So everybody has marked up their prices. Damn. Everybody. We need to go riot at Flight Club.
Yo, where's Troll at? Because he's going to be talking a lot of shit about this, man. He's going to make a video about this one right here.
Yeah.
Well, Troll can't do shit about it.
He really can't.
All he's going to do is blow his head up. $2,000 for a size 12. 12.5, 1990. 2,000 for a size 11.
Size tools, yo. Not everybody want tools.
But they still buying it because it says it has off whites.
Yeah. And you know what? Back to Troll. I want to salute to Troll because if y'all remember when he clapped Ego off my live stream, and I was supposed to meet up with you, Topz, and you flat left me at the sneaker event last year. I got my Jordan 2s. Remember that?
There you go. Shit, how much are those? Well, shit, that's a Chicago colorway. I think those are pretty up there in price, but still, it's like.
Well, what's the difference from selling shoes today or next year? Nothing's still getting resold. Yeah. Yo, long live the soul. What's good, bro? Wait. No, it won't be the same reason for the media outlets is complaining. If enough people won't complain, yeah. Sneaker stores.
Sneaker stores in NY took all the off-whites off the shelf so they can scalp.
You guys think the off-white duns will go up in price? Yeah, Jimi Hendrix, it did. And
everything went up, bro. Everything that has off-white on it, even the ones that were going for almost retail, they're up like double the price.
Well, how don't never ask who am I?
Who are you?
I was a guy that was doing YouTube. Yo, listen, all I'm gonna say is this: my channel was very underrated. That's all I'm gonna say. If you know, you know.
What's the difference from selling the shoes today or next year? Nothing. Is still getting resold. Facts.
Yeah, you just making an extra $50 or $100, depends on like how long you hold it for.
So it's crazy to say, bro, how like someone has to pass away for everything to go up in price.
I mean,
Shit,
but think
even
about it, Tots. Off-White was already crazy price. It just went up even higher.
bro, look at this shit, dog. When I saw this,
It wasn't like no Kobe's. Like Kobe's was sitting and shit. You know, these shits was always selling out.
yeah, that's true. When I saw this shit
And
right
again,
here,
we
bro, I
sold
was like,
Cedric,
holy
but
fuck.
not at the price. You got to realize there's a reason why the price was driven up, right? It's because of a tragedy or death.
As a matter of fact, I had lot 12 and I sold my lot 12. Got hit.
Yeah, and I just sold mine like couple months ago. I traded for
Yo, we
two
hit
pairs.
around the same time. Todd, I remember that shit. We hit around the same time because you had the 3,
Lot
right?
8.
You had 8.
Yeah,
You didn't have I had the suede one.
and I have lot 14 there. So that lot 14 it didn't go up that much, but it went up a few dollars, not that much. But look at this shit. $12,000 is the lowest ask. Last sale was $7,213.
I got a pair used. I wonder how much that goes for.
I'm pretty sure it's up there.
That's gonna be going for a pretty penny, bro. Definitely.
So 4 people bought that shoe today in a size 13. Okay.
You know what's pretty? I want to be curious.
Oh, okay. So
who were the early birds that found out about the news and just started buying immediately at the lower price that was left overnight?
That's if their orders were confirmed at that price.
It has to be, because think about it. If you didn't wake up, if you owned a shoe that's online, and somebody, let's say an hour before you woke up, bought it, and then you wanted to go change the price, that thing was sold already.
No, but I think that some sellers who, for example, let's say I was selling an Off-White, the twos, for example, the shoes that rose up. If I was selling, let's say on StockX and somebody bought, I can actually tell StockX to cancel. Like I've emailed StockX to cancel myself.
Yeah, but that's a dirtbag move, because then you're not only violating, like you're violating the whole.
But they won't know.
No, but see, that's the thing. They won't know. But come on, bro. Like, no, it doesn't take a genius to figure out what you're doing. They're like, oh, you saw the shoe sell, you want to cancel the order.
Yeah, that's a whole fact, Sneaker Jack. It's like, okay, yo, 24 hours ago. Oh shit. Yo, my Off-White sold. Yeah. 24 hours later, yo, fuck this person. I'm about to get the max profit of this shit.
Yeah. I mean, either way, if they don't cancel, they'll usually charge 15 or 10%. Even if they charge 10%, you'll still. I mean, I know it sounds like a dirtbag move. You still making profit at the end.
I mean,
you gotta also think about too. You also gotta think about too. Shit, that means Nike. Does Nike have another silhouette or another pair of Off-White that they're gonna release that has been scheduled? I know a few people were talking about that the bread colorway. I believe it's confirmed that shoe is not being made at all. Like. Like in production, right?
Well, like, they do have a lot of unreleased Off-Whites that they probably would decide to release. You know, there is a lot of. Don't they have like the yellow Jordan 1s Off-White?
No,
wasn't that like a rumor?
That was never in production either. The
maybe in China.
The China people have them.
Oh shit!
Yeah, UA.
Yo, they got me fooled. Yo, the UA people got me food over there. Yeah.
But they had them at ICA, I think. No, they didn't have them on display. I think like in the ICA.
Oh, I think Beto says Air Force Ones.
An Air Force One high.
Yeah, Shaq Fizz. He probably got them shits. He fooled me.
Hold on, for real? An Air Force One high?
Yeah, I seen an Air Force One high like yesterday.
No, it was the mid though. You're talking about the mid, right? The one that has like
I see it was like
a blow perm.
It was like a black Air Force. Yo, perm was good, bro.
Yeah, it's mid. Yeah, the mids.
It had like black pink, it was like a pink. Yo, Sammy, right? That's his name. What's good, bro?
Yeah.
I always say what up to you, man. I'm kind of rude for that. My fault. It was like a pink bottom, right? Something like that. Black and pink bottom, something like that.
Yeah. That it looks like spikes.
Yeah, like spikes. I seen it yesterday last night. I was looking at it. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these right here.
Honestly, I fuck with them, the black ones. I guess because I wear shoes like that. I
But
rock the
remember, he
black
was
ones.
supposed to release the Louis Vuitton off white Air Forces. Because that was a rumor too.
I
Yo,
know they have the
E1, I
regular. I know
apologize,
they have
man.
the regular Air Forces. Oh, he's talking about these. I seen these surfacing around like the internet and shit like that. These right here.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one. Yeah.
It's gonna release in 2021, in 2022, a spring. See, and that shit's gonna go crazy.
The white one looks better, in my opinion.
Nah. Real question, Todd. Remember when those other shoes released, the other off-white shoes released? I don't know the name of it, but it had those same type of bottom with those spike shit, and they didn't do no numbers at all, and it was like
Oh, the
sitting.
vapor waffles.
Yeah. Now it's sad that he passed away, but let's say he was alive, like would those Air Force really move like that? Would they sit just like those? We would never know because we know they're gonna go off the shelf because of his passing and everything.
Hmm. See that shit's crazy right there, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The fact that I think would this be the last off-white sneaker to release? You know what I mean? Who knows? Because Nike did release the Grinches after Kobe's passing, right? They released those, the Bruce
What was the
Lee's,
picture they released? Yeah. The Bruce
the
Lee
undefeated release. So they've done quite a few sneakers after Kobe passed.
and the resale price was high, but it wasn't like crazy high, when they re-release.
Yo, it's crazy, bro. We got 71 people in here, man. Hit that like button if you guys can,
Listen,
please.
71
Appreciate
people
it.
up in here.
Yeah, so that's my opinion on it. Is like I don't think it's wrong if anybody was to sell it. If personally, if you could go ahead and get the shoe off and make the money, and you're making a profit off of it, I don't see nothing wrong with it. At the end of the day, I understand if it's a family member of yours or something like that, and it's something that has some type of sentimental value to you, then yeah. But if you already, to me, if you already bought the shoe to resell it and you're just waiting for that price to go up, um, you know, I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm not gonna encourage you to do it, but I'm not gonna be mad at you either. It's not my problem. Didn't he sell off white to someone but kept some ownership? Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that, Mello.
I wanna pick up on what SneakerFiles said about. Let me go up to the comment, and I agree with him, where he said that it's basically wrong to make money. Like, for example, sell it today, sell your sneaker today. I feel like, I guess, everybody's entitled to their opinions, no one's disrespected. But I would feel some type of way if, like, let's say today I sold the off white, or tomorrow, I feel like he died and I took advantage of that to make money. But I still feel even with that, the sneaker is still gonna go up. I feel like it's just gonna be going up within the next month, honestly, because the two was like, I don't even think we're gonna see another off white two. So
Nah, I can
that's
guarantee
probably
we're never going to see an off-white too.
What's
and
good?
that,
Joe is in the building.
What's up, man? You can
What
hear
up?
me?
What up, Ron? Yeah. You sound loud and clear, my friend.
So look, let me show you something about morals about Nike, okay?
Yo, fuck you, Alcolette.
This is right here. This is what we call the Milli Vanilli dunks. The Milli Vanilli dunks, SBs. Came out in 2006. Yep. So let me tell everybody about the story that I don't think they understand. Milli Vanilli consists of two singers. You had Frank and you had Rob Pilatus. Rob Pilatus was the one on the Grammys that wore the black and red blazer. Okay.
Okay.
The other guy in the blue was the guy who rapped. This was part of the Fallen Hero pack. It had an MC Hammer with a golden hammer that was broke. They had Pee Wee Herman sitting in the movie theater by himself, and we know what he was doing.
Yep.
They had a Vanilla Ice that was made out of the same jacket that he wore when he signed with SBK Records instead of Def Jam, and trying to change his image to kind of get it more whitewashed. and that's when his career went down. So they made these after Milli Vanilli, but they really didn't make them after Milli Vanilli. They made them after the dude that committed suicide.
Yeah.
Look, Rob Pilatus committed suicide. After the world teased him about lip singing, Rob Pilatus attempted to commit suicide in 1993. He later on was actually successful in committing suicide by hanging himself in a hotel. Now, this is the reason why I know they didn't tease Milli Vanilli, but just that one guy who committed suicide. The other rapper with the group, it was two of them. And once again, it was Robin and Frank. Okay. I mean, and Robin and I believe not Frank, whatever the guy's name was. But Rob Pilatus had black dreadlocks. The other guy had brown dreadlocks. The laces are supposed to be dreadlocks.
Oh shit!
But guess what? Hold on. There's more to the story. That guy committed suicide in '97 because everybody teased him. This shoe was made in 2006. Nike went after a man for committing suicide and made a shoe teasing him even after his death. And guess what else? A lot of people think this is rope because the guy committed suicide with black rope. A lot of people thought this was black rope that he used to commit suicide with.
No, it's the dreadlock.
That's why I say dreadlocks. But if you go to a lot of SB world back in the days, they were debating, was it the dreadlocks or was it the black rope that killed the guy that hung himself? Once I look at it more often because it's a lot more naughty. But we talk about disrespect. The company we buy all these shoes from is the most disrespectful company. They pull back no punches, man. I mean, my thing about the resale thing is we gave Virgil his money when he was alive by buying the shoe. That was our commitment to him. We bought the shoe. Yeah. The transaction was over with. Whether you sell the shoe now or whether you sell it later, that's your business, right? It's the same thing like stock. A lot of stuff happens and it causes stocks to rise. So what we not supposed to do? Buy and sell? You know what I'm saying? The same supply and demand in the US applies to shoes and it applies to all goods. Nobody puts a gun out here to pay $10,000 for a pair of off-white ones. But I think this is a good time to see who's actually a fan of Virgil because I'm not selling my off-white fives. I love them, right? So we're going to see who's actually a fan of all these off-white shoes, man. You know what I mean? Because I ain't a lot of people I know selling their shoes now.
So since we're all up here and we speaking on it, right?
Right.
I was talking to the people, right? And I was talking to my people or whatever. I was letting them know. I'm like, yo, is it fucked up for me to do this, right? And they're like, hell no. So I started fucking putting them on Gold StockX to see if they bite. If they don't bite, I'm okay. I've still been holding the shoe for a minute. You know what I mean? Right. Doesn't matter to me if it goes, great. If it doesn't, by all means. One thing I've learned as a person, right, and as as a human being growing from a child to an adult, in the sneaker culture and stuff like that, like I see things a little bit different than other people do, and I see the shoe to me is a shoe. If the shoe has a particular value to it, I'm gonna gravitate to it and try to get it off as much as I can, as much as possible. Now, if it's somebody I'm trying to connect with or do a deal with that I'm good friends with, yeah, I'm gonna give you that homie price. You know what I mean? Thanks, but other than that, like if it's to somebody I don't know and we're trying to conduct business, if we can meet towards my price and you're comfortable paying towards close to my price, the deal could be done. I'm not gonna be that asshole either. Like if me and you, Ron G, we don't know each other, and we see each other at a sneaker con, and you come to my table, you're like, "Yo, hey, how much you want for them off-white fives?" I'm like, "Man, $750," and they're like, "Man, I could do $650." I'm like, "Man, I can't let them go at that price," because at the end of the day,
Topz, I don't mean to cut you off, but Monolithic Kicks, nobody care about your life, bro. Nobody care about your life. These guys were at the top of the chain of their career. They won Grammys. You at home in sneaker contests, bro. That's about as disrespectful as things could get, bro. Nobody care about your life. If you died, nobody care about you.
And that's what I talked about earlier. Is like I don't know who this man is. Like, if I was to go tomorrow, would he still have that same energy for me? Like, will people have that same energy for me? Right? No, they wouldn't. You know what I mean? That's just the honest truth. And everybody knows that life is fucked up already. It is. And besides this topic, if it gets close to my price, my point is like, hey, you work a deal $700. All right, cool. I'm cool with that, right? It gets,
Facts.
you got somewhat of a deal from me, and you paid less than what I was asking for, right? But let's
Right.
go back to tomorrow's, right? If tomorrow something happens to me, out of 100 people I know, 10 people are only gonna give a fuck what happened to me. The 90 people will be like, oh shit, damn, that sucks. It sucks for Topz. You know what I mean? And I've learned to have that same energy with people as well. And I've learned to have that same attachment with sneakers. The only people I do care about in my life is the people who made an impact in my life, right? That helped me be a better person. Um, you know, like, God forbid something happens to my kids, or to a close friend of mine, somebody that's helped me on my when I'm down. Like, for an example, you, Ron, right?
Right.
In certain situations, you saw that I wasn't, on my right mind, and you felt some kind of way. You reached out and you made sure that I was okay. That meant a lot to me, right?
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro.
So, and something like that, yes, I'm gonna have some type of way if something was to ever happen to a friend like that, like to me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna feel it because of what they've helped me accomplish in life, and change my thought process on something, or help me go from a bad day to a good day. You know what I mean? I remember all those shits. So those are the people I will have like some type of sympathy, or not sympathy, but like morals, or I feel some kind of way about it because they were close to me at one point or another. Somebody like Jack and etc. People like that that I talk to on a daily basis. I have a relationship with. We talk about either sneakers, life, or whatever the case is. We have some type of rapport and shit like that. You know what I mean? So when I see somebody like Virgil pass away, I send my condolences. You know what I mean? And I keep it moving. Because at the end of the day, Virgil did not pay my light bill.
Facts.
Or, matter of fact, I put money in his pocket. I supported him. He hasn't supported me at all. I support him by buying his merchandise for retail if I could. And that's where I go by. Like, I was sad. I told him, I'm like, yo, that sucks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Young Dolph, passes away. Unfortunately, he gets shot. Like, my condolences, dog. And I fuck with certain people that felt bad that day because the Young Dolph died because they rock with his music heavy. But all I could do is just pay respect to my friend that I care about and tell him, yo, you good, bro? Like, you straight? I'm gonna take care of him because that's who I know. You know what I mean? I don't know Young Dolph. I don't know a Virgil. I don't know none of these people. Now, if I see somebody now is reselling the off-white sneakers at a high price, shit, when people tell me, yo, I got that shoe off for like $1,000 before anything, right? I'm like, yo, that's dope that you were able to get that amount of money. You know what I mean? That's freaking fire. So me, I never downplay somebody by trying to make money and put money in their pocket. Because at the end of the day, it's in a legitimate way. Where I have a problem is with people with fake sneakers, getting them off as real and selling them at an all-time high. You know what I mean? That's where my problem stands at. But other than that, if you have an official pair and you paid retail, especially, and you're selling them at this prices, bro, by all means, bro, you eating right now. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion on it. My condolences go to Virgil's family that they got to deal with this and all that stuff. But then you're also seeing all this conspiracy talk as well. Everything that, it's crazy when somebody dies, everything comes out into light, like the good and the bad. You know what I mean? The whole conspiracy talk about whatever the case is and stuff like that. It's out there on social media. It's crazy. People are brutal. people are brutal, bro. They don't give a fuck about nobody.
Look, and see, that's what I was talking about with the chat and stuff and people like that. They brutal. It's some people lives matter and some people don't in the music industry, in the entertainment industry, and we so quick to bash somebody in a comment section or something, right? A celebrity or something like that. But these are normal people at the end of the day. And just like we give Virgil his flowers, there are a lot of people out there that we have not given flowers to. And guess what? When people resell their stuff, nobody cares because it probably doesn't resell for much. Just like, let's just take Milli Vanilli. These dunks only sell for like 200. I got 3 pair of skunks. They go for like what, $3,000? And I like these shoes, the red, the black color better than the skunks. But at the same time, there are more shoes worth than others by circumstances. It doesn't mean that. And so if I sold one guy who died off something and he wasn't worth anything, then everybody's okay with that. But because Virgil's worth more than the community, or Kobe's worth more than the community, if I sell one of his shoes, now I'm capitalizing off his death. There's a lot of bad stuff that happened to the people that were affiliated with Nike, and when they died, their shoes weren't worth crap. What was the dude who was riding on a bicycle? Who got what's that guy? He was cheating. He was taking steroids. Lance Armstrong. His shoes don't go for nothing now. You see what I'm saying? What if he was to die till tomorrow? His shoes would still go for nothing. So is it okay for me to sell his shoes then? I mean, it's to the point now to where we don't know these people. The only thing we could do is respect them by not disrespecting them. You see what I'm saying? And we don't disrespect them when we sell their shoes. We disrespect them when we go to their comment section on Instagram and say something stupid. We disrespect them when we go out there and do stuff like that. So selling their shoes, it's not even their shoes anymore. It's your shoes. It's your shoe. You know what I'm saying? It's not their shoes anymore. Capitalizing off bad stuff is how the stock market works. And we can't just say capitalizing off bad stuff is how you sell homes. There are people I know who sell homes. They capitalize off the market, even off the economy, even going down or up, right? So they capitalize off bad situations. There's a lot of people that capitalize off COVID. Does that make them wrong? You know what I'm saying? We've got to get to the point to where we draw it all the way around. You know what I'm saying? And you can do what you want with your material. It's no disrespect to Virgil. In fact, it's the highest respect that dude died and his shoes are worth like $5,000 more the day he died. Because there's a lot of people out there, they could die tomorrow, even celebrities, and their shoes or their product ain't gonna be worth jack. Yep. So it's more to me of an honor that his shoes are even going up in that price.
Yeah, and I had mentioned that earlier. I think, Jack, I don't know if you were in there or not, but I was like, yo, that's like more of an honor. Like, I would like to see, like, if I was like Virgil, I would like to see my product resell for a lot of money.
Right.
Like, everything that had his name on it went up in price. Like, everything, the Converse, the Louis Vuitton bags, everything.
I can see that, but it's a little bit of a slippery slope when people say they're honoring, because who gives us as people that are not even related to him the power or the energy to claim what we're doing is honoring him? You know what I mean? Like, I can see it could be flattering. It could be flattering, right? Ego. But at the end of the day, is the family really worried about that? I don't think so.
No, they're not worried about that. Shout out to Base Maryland. Off-White 2s, Jordan 2s, red on Friday at 700. I'm sure the dude isn't shipping it off to StockX now. Yeah, people right now at this point, once they saw that value went up, right? That's if he hasn't shipped it out on Friday, right? So let's say, for an example, let's say he didn't ship it out. He's willing to fuck up his account because that price jumped. That, bro, that $500-$600 difference hit different, bro. It hits different, dog. That the fact that that you sold that shoe a week ago at $600-$700 when right now people are paying. It's not what people are asking for, it's what people are paying, right? Yeah. Like me, my thought process on resale is the consumer. The consumer, what is the consumer willing to pay for a product? So if the consumer is willing to pay $1,450 for a Off-White Jordan 2 the red pair, like, and they were going for, I don't know, the shoe's going for what, $700, bro. People are paying that $700, bro. It's crazy. And let me tell you something. The material's ass on that shoe. All right. I wear these I wear these on my birthday on Friday. And I'm gonna show y'all, bro. I'm gonna put myself on the big screen. This is a Jordan 2. All Jordan 2s don't have that plush leather that you see on a Jordan 1, 3s, and stuff like that. Some Jordan 2s don't have that. This is like a really hard leather. Like, look at that toe box. It looks like I never worn it.
Oh,
no creasing, no none. And I had it on for like a good.
I
was at Apple for 6 hours. Prior to me going to Apple, I had these shits on since the morning, bro. Like, I
sounds
wore
like
them.
DS talk.
Like, literally, I could clean the bottom and probably sell them as DS. You know what I'm saying? But like, no creasing, no nothing, bro. Look, that's where my toe goes, right? Like, no creasing, no nothing, bro. Look at that. So that lets me know that whatever leather they're using on this upper, it's not a like a plush leather. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn, this shoe. I took them off. And I'm like, damn, it looks like I didn't wear them. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's a dope shoe. I like it. That means it's sturdy. It's like a boot feel. They're heavy, you know. And it's a Jordan 2. He made Jordan 2 great again, so to say. You know, that's just my opinion.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So like, it's not like this shit. This shit, you wear them, that toe box is gonna crease, right? Jack, is your toe box crease?
Which one?
Yeah.
On your off-white too?
Oh yeah,
off-white Jordan 5s.
Yeah, I just put them away. They were creased after the first day. But I love them, though. They're comfortable.
Then you got the OG.
Yep, the OG pair. Now, this pair has no cracks in it, in the top. This pair cost a lot of bread. It took me forever to find a pair with no cracks in it. The pairs on eBay with cracks are going for like $3,000. So it cost me a bit, but I would never sell this shoe ever. Like, even if it went to $10,000, I still wouldn't sell it. The people that are selling their off-white shoes, they didn't really care about them anyway. Because let's just say this is the last time Jordan gonna put that 23 on it like that. It may be, right? It may be. I may never be able to see this type of 23 again. So if I know I can't get a shoe ever again, and I love that shoe, it doesn't matter how much it's going for, I would never get rid of it. The problem is the people that are getting. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good. Hey, shout out to my boy Jay, the sneaker guy, with the $49.99. Happy belated birthday, my G, bro. I appreciate you, bro. You didn't have to do it, man.
Who's he trying to clap off,
bro? Sheesh, man. I gotta bless him, bro. I gotta bless him. I know he hasn't met this one yet. All right.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Damn, Sammy, why you gotta ruin it, dog? I appreciate that, Jay. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to my boy Jay, the sneaker guy. Yeah, man. Salute, man. We got 101 people in here. Please hit that like button. Can you get your boy up to freaking 100 likes, please?
Oh, yeah, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, man.
I like this joint. Damn.
Let's just say, what's your favorite shoe? Sneaker Yaks. What's your favorite shoe, bro?
My favorite, like silhouette, or the shoe that I have.
Your favorite shoe of all time.
Salute to Chris Pie and Fuma AB87.
It's gonna have to be. Oh, damn, it's a tough one, man.
I let you think about it while I get the tops.
It's like it's between the metallic 5s. All right. I love big shoes that feel like a boot, man. I don't know why. And the Jordan 1, what do you call it? Black toe.
So let's just go with the let's go with the metallic 5, because the Jordan 1 holds up for some years, so that'll be around. Let's go with the metallic 5, right? Mm-hmm. So let's just say if Jordan died
and Nike said we're never going to produce another metallic 5 ever again in your lifetime, would you sell that shoe if it spiked up to 10 grand?
Oh hell no, man.
Exactly,
like
bro.
You get a sentimental value with that with the certain shoes, man. Like
exactly.
like a Jordan for me. I probably wouldn't sell any Jordan.
You said 10 grand?
If it's like a collab with
the last time you could wear it,
like a Travis Scott, I'll flip that bitch in a second.
Topz, the last time you could wear your favorite shoe, you can't own it anymore after that, bro. Nah, you got it. You own it now, but
I own it now. But
Jordan died. The shoe went from $150 to 10 grand overnight.
They gone.
Oh, shit.
I gotta pay my light bill, man. I gotta pay the mortgage,
liquor fluid too.
If I ain't gonna lie, that 10 grand is gonna help me make another 20 bands on top of that. That's just thinking business wise, right? It's right. Like I used to hold sentimental value towards items, but one day talking to my wife and my dad, I was at my dad's house and we were talking, right? He's like, son, if I have something that is valuable, right, but it holds some type of sentimental value, but I'm in a struggle, I gotta let it go, right? I gotta let it go, because at the end of the day, life keeps going on. Either I have that material or not. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, those bills still keep coming. So I'll be like, hey, look, I'm sorry, I gotta let it go. But if it's meant to be, it'll come back. Right?
Facts.
If it's meant to be, it'll come back. So I've gotten rid of sneakers that I have sentimental value on. Concord 11s, the 2018 pair. I sold my pair, right? The shoe I went crazy on trying to get, I paid extra to get them early so I can guarantee that I'm going to get that shoe. Guess what? In 2019, later on in 2019, I sold them because they offered me really good money. After the documentary in 2020, after the documentary, the prices went up on them because they were sitting around $350, right? Used pairs probably won't go for that much. But then once that shoe spiked up in my size for $600, $700, and I was able to get my shoe off after I worn it a shitload of times for $500, they got to go. Because that $500 allowed me to buy 2 more shoes for retail to make another $700 in profit, right? So I'm already at profit. I already paid off the Concords. I mean, my Concord in retail price, right? I paid resale, so I paid like $300 for them. 3 days prior to release day, I paid $300 for them. Me selling the shoe paid for the shoe back. I was able to obtain 2 more shoes for retail that I ended up reselling, which was the Obsidian ones, right? I sold them at $350 a piece. When I paid $170, I think it was like that was the first Jordan or before the $170 price. I bought 2 pairs of those and I was able to move them the way I did. So I looked at it, I'm like, damn, I just literally doubled my money by just getting rid of that one shoe. I was able to take my family to Disney World. I was able to pay a bill that I was behind on. That's the way I saw it, right? I was able to get back on my feet on certain shit, especially doing YouTube, trying to grow. You're investing money into your channel. All that shit takes a lot of money and time. So the way I saw it is like, cool, if it's meant to be, it was meant to be. Guess what? One of the homies that was locally right here in Naples hits me up. He's like, yo, Topz, I got a double up on these Concords. Can you raffle them off? Right? I said, cool. I didn't want to. They were my size and I wanted the shoe. So I'm like, fuck, I don't have the money for them right now. I can't do it, right? So I told myself mentally, I can't do this shit right now. So I went ahead and I did a waffle on them, right? Guess who wins it? The homie right here, right? I ship off the shoes to him and I told him, when they got to him, I told him, Jack, whatever you do, hold that shoe.
$900.
Don't sell it. He's like, why? I want to buy them off of you. Please, just put them away somewhere. Forget about them. when I'm ready for whatever you want them for, let me know. Because I knew that shoe was legit. I already knew where it was coming from. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, hold it down, bro. About a month later, I hit him up and I was like, yo, we did the transaction. Now they're here in my possession. So if it's meant to be, it was meant to be. But that sneaker right there, if they have to go again, I might have to let them go. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's just the way I feel about, you know, certain sneakers. Like I've learned not to hold too much sentimental value on a pair of shoes. You know what I mean? Now this like a chain. I have a chain that my dad gave me a long time ago, and I put it into a safe, right? Because I don't want to lose it. But the chain is at value almost $20,000 because of the type of gold it is. So, you know, when I look at shit like that, I was like, well, that chain is going to get me out of trouble one day. So that's what I did. I took it off, put it away in a safe place. You know what I mean? So
That's that Cuban link.
it's a Cuban link, but it was
Surprise from a Cuban.
I believe the story behind the chain is it was made in Cuba, but it was made by a famous jeweler in Cuba. So that chain is worth $20,000 in Miami, but somewhere else to another jeweler is worth whatever gold is worth at the moment. If they don't know about it, if they do know about it, then they know that chain is very valuable. So and my dad gave it to me. It's literally thinner than this chain. It's thinner than this, and it weighs more than this. And this is a flat chain, right? This is what we call Cuban link. In Spanish, it's called martillao. That means that it's flat. It looks like it was hammered down, right? You see how it's flat, but it has weight to it, right? Like if I was to put in a scale, the chain has weight to it. So this chain right here can get you up to like maybe $900 to $1,000 right now. This little ass chain, because of the price of gold, 24 karat. You know what I mean? So, you know, that right there, my dad gave it to me because my dad's like, yo, you know, if something happens to me tomorrow, you know, you have something to pay the bill to bury me or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Where money's not gonna come out of your pocket. This is the person you'll go to for that. You know what I mean? So it's stuff like that that I learned not to hold sentimental value to it, even though I should have sentimental value with it because who gave it to me?
Right.
But my dad gave it to me for that reason is, you know, here you go. Like, hold this down. So if something happens to me tomorrow, you don't have to cough out money out of your pocket. You know what I mean? Because my dad's Cuban, dog. Like, they don't believe in like life insurance and shit like that. You know what I mean? They don't know what that is. You know? So it's a little to you, Topz. That change will hang low on your regular sized person. Yeah, it will. Cuban B.
Perm out of here. Your perm's like, is it Nazi gold?
You know, it's certain situation that I see, and I'm glad you came up here, Ron, and you know, stated your opinion and stuff like that. And hopefully I didn't scare anybody away. Like at the end of the day, I created you know, I put the link up there. So if anybody has some type of experience of like, I want to know how people felt about this situation, right? Like, damn, Virgil passes away because, you know, he has cancer, and then you start seeing his items skyrocket in price. You know what I mean? Like, I would like to know people's opinion.
Let me ask you, would you rather that 1985 Chicago right there, or would you rather the off-white ones?
I'd rather that Chicago 85.
Me too. Most of Virgil ideals came off Tinker Hatfield's back. And if Tinker Hatfield died, he wouldn't get the same. Well, maybe he would. I don't know shit. But I don't know if Tinker would get the same respect as the real designer of those shoes. See, Virgil is more to me with Nike, somebody that repaints a building or puts a new door on a house adds different rooms to a house, makes it a 3-bedroom into a 4-bedroom, right? He's not the sole architecture of the Air Jordan 1. He's not the sole architecture of the Air Jordan 5. And it's crazy. So if Tinker dies, will these shoes shoot up also? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. The shoe world is really crazy when it comes to death and profit, bro. But I hold value only to a certain amount of shoes. I get one shoe. Let me get one shoe that I can't sell, and that's this. That's the there's only 650 pairs of these in the world. That's a Dornbecker. And guys on the back, that's Kenny. Kenny Clegg made these. He was in the hospital, and it's made after a mad scientist with a cyclops. If you see the eye on the back.
Yeah, I seen those shoes before, and that shit is crazy.
They numbered. It's only 650. But the reason I got these, I tried to get them from Shoes M, and me and Shoes M, I've got a couple of shoes from Shoes M. We're not great friends, but we were pretty decent friends back in the day. See, that's all circuitry, and you know, you got your radioactive sign on the side, and like I said, you got your Dornbecker. But a guy that worked with me, his son was actually in a Dornbecker hospital. And he knew I was a big shoe head, and he was talking to the guy, Kenny Clegg. I didn't even know they were doing shoes at the time. And he was like, hey, look, he's hooking a few friends up. You know, my son told him that you was a big sneakerhead. And that's how I got these joints right here. So there's just like certain shoes I probably wouldn't sell. But like you said, if I'm in a hardship, shit, you know, Kenny Clegg, you know, he just have to forgive me, man, because these things would be gone. If it came between my family, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And selling the shoe. So I get that. Yeah. I get that.
The comment of this gentleman right here is pretty dope. For rich, it changed the value to buy shoes. Now for the normal people is out of reach. Yeah, like people like, you know, they can't ditch out $1,500 right now on a sneaker. Yeah, like I bought my Travis Scott Jordan 1 lows, the fragment joints, with trades.
Right.
I gave him like 6 sneakers, and I came back home with money. I got the shoes I wanted, and I came back home with money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like shoes that I'm not gonna wear anymore. I know I'm not gonna wear them anymore. I know they got value on them. Shit, I'm gonna use them to my advantage to get something that I would like to own. You know what I mean? At one point. Shit, once I see that the value goes higher on the used pair, the shit they might have to go too. You know what I mean? In my opinion, you know, Travis Scott hasn't done shit for me. He didn't gift them to me personally. Shit, I had to go to the resale to go get them. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
Like it's just I understand people like the morals and the whole thing about, you know, oh, it's the principle and shit like that. I get it, but if you have a pair of Off-White and your intentions were to resell off the rip, at least perspective of Topz world, I'm not gonna talk shit about you, bro. You do what you gotta do to survive. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. Where was Kobe Bryant morals when his shoes was flat out insanely expensive? You see what I'm saying? Shaq ditched relationships with Reebok, because the shoes were so high. I mean, come on, Kobe didn't care about those type things. I think KD wanted his shoes to be lower too, and they never really took off, you know, to the steam Kobe's did. But hey, look, I can't tell you how many basketball games I went to go pay for tickets to put money into Kobe Bryant's pocket in his salary cap. I mean, shit, I probably paid enough at least to buy one of his doorknobs at his house. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's probably expensive as hell. But the thing is, I sold more money to him than he ever sold to me. You know what I'm saying?
So you trying to say Kobe has $10,000 doorknobs, bro?
Maybe
diamond doorknobs.
Probably a toilet seat to go with it, man. I mean, shit.
I went to go do some service work at a house out here. It was worth $28 million. Freaking door itself was $45,000. The front door. Right. The front door, they don't even get open or closed. It's just there for looks. 45 grand. I was like, God damn. I was like, it supposedly is mahogany wood, but shit, who knows? The outside could probably be mahogany. Inside is probably fucking newspapers.
Yo, Topz. Keno, you see Keno's comment? That's a very good comment he actually put, talking about how Virgil was an innovator of the black community. He's 100% right about that. I guess my question I had to ask myself today: who do you think's a better designer, Virgil or Kanye West?
I want to say Kanye because he made nothing into something. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Now Virgil just made a Jordan 1,
He just customized the silhouette.
a Jordan 2, a Jordan 4. Well, he didn't do he did a
But
4. You know, he took certain silhouettes and made them, you know, he made them look cool. You know what I mean? That stressed look, that vintage look on a shoe was pretty dope. I thought that was a good idea. You know what I mean? He just
what
gave
do
it
you
a
what do you,
twist.
what do you mean by designer? You mean just shoes or in general?
Well,
'Cause
the thing is, Virgil and Kanye are both designers, right?
Mhm.
And like, who do you give? Who, like you personally? Who would you give more credit, or who do you think is a better designer? I'm gonna pick somebody that took nothing into something,
Mhm.
right? And gave it. He took nothing out of something, gave it his own twist, and sold it to a company,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
And
bailed
then
Adidas out.
yes, and so now he'll go create clothing, right? Tries to sell on his website, saw that it doesn't do too well, right? And then what he does, he makes a connect with a place called Gap, right? Now Gap makes his clothing now, right? And so what Kanye West is like, okay, cool, I'll sell you my Yeezy clothing to you for $1 billion. Now he's a billionaire. So and he's in charge of designing the product. So if you were to look at it, to me, Kanye West is more valuable, at least to me, more valuable when it comes to a designer, and and does what he does. Now Virgil is to me is a different type of designer because they allow him to grab particular items and he's able to do whatever the fuck he wanted to do with it and
Mhm.
able to put it out to the public to buy, and it worked. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like Louis Vuitton let him grab certain pieces and made them translucent, like the duffel bags. Like from what I heard, like Louis Vuitton was like, "Yo, you crazy? You can't do that to our item." He said, "Bro, it's gonna work," and Louis Vuitton believed in him, and he was able to do what he did. You know, that's just my opinion.
I mean, all around, do you feel that Virgil was a better designer than Kanye
No,
when it comes to all around, like working with different companies and having his off white and stuff?
no, because if you look at Off White, particular Off White sneakers is all based or is inspired off of something else.
What about his clothing,
Same thing.
like actual off white, like not Nike, just the actual
Yeah, the
off
actual
white?
Off-White branding. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the same thing, right? You have Essential, which is Fear God, right?
Mhm.
Which
Look
is
at his
better.
clothing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like
Yo, I
they
think
all
Jerry.
gravitate from each other at the end of the day.
I
Yeah.
think, like Big Perm said, I'm gonna have to take Jerry over Virgil. Also, Fear of God is one of the best shoes that I've seen since the '90s. To me, I think that moccasin shoe really hurt him. I got a look-see sample in there with a black bottom of that moccasin shoe, and it looks a little bit better than the white. But I think that moccasin shoe hurt Jerry's career with Nike. It was a failing shoe, but I would, like you said, Tops. Just like Kanye and Jerry, they had their own silhouettes. I would have loved to see Virgil get his own shoe with Nike and see how it did. You know what I'm saying?
I think it would do well.
I think so. I think so.
There's another thing, right? So if you look at the Yeezy 1 and the Yeezy 2 by Nike, they have I think the outsole was inspired by the Jordan 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Which one?
On the Yeezy 1s,
Uh,
the Yeezy 1 and 2s, the outsole wasn't.
oh yeah,
It has the same shape,
right?
right, of the same tech as the Jordan 3, right? The unit, the Air Max unit, and everything in the shoe. So I thought that was dope because he was able to do, adding the spikes on the heel and it was a dope. I wouldn't gravitate to that shoe. I wouldn't wear them. And if you do catch me wear them, it's more for the hype of it than actually liking the shoe. But I don't like that shoe, neither the Yeezy 1, the Yeezy 2, or I don't like the 350s or anything that Kanye West puts out. I just give him credit because he takes shit out his ass and fucking puts it together and it sells. You know what I mean? To me, who I respect, who has a way better product with Nike or Jordan brand and made it a really, really great sneaker? Don C, the Jordan 2. Okay. You know, the Jordan 2. That sneaker is amazing. Leather quality, everything was there. Presentation, the box, everything that it came with. I thought it was a dope sneaker. You know, I don't think it's worth what they're going for right now, but I think that's a crazy shoe. I think he did a really good job on that Jordan 2. Prior to other like what Virgil's doing, right? I think if Don C was to start grabbing other silhouettes and start doing what he did with the twos, I think it'll hit different now. You know what I mean? Now
Let's see. The only bad thing about Kanye, we didn't get to see. We saw Don C. I think he did a what did he do? That Spike Lee shoe. Didn't he do like a Spike Lee shoe, a Spizite? I think Don C might have had. He done some other shoes from Nike that failed, just like Jerry did some other shoes from Nike that failed. But Kanye West only had that one, that not the one silhouettes, but the Yeezy 1 and the Yeezy 2. We didn't get to see Kanye make a bad design for Nike because Nike didn't let him make too many designs. So it's like the Tupac world, right? It's easy to call Tupac the best rapper if he died at an early age and we didn't get to see his digress later in the career. You know what I'm saying? So we just didn't get to see Kanye do much with Nike to say if he would have failed.
Shout out to SK Too Saucy. I agree with that comment. You know, you don't involve feelings with business. There's no room for emotion in businesses. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. It don't mix too well. You know, at the end of the day, like, you know, I look at situations like that, like what will happen now with the whole Travis Scott situation, right? A lot of people thought his prices were going down after this whole situation. We were waiting for the price to drop. It only dropped a little bit and it went right back up to where it was. Matter of fact, some shoes went even higher.
Yep.
You know, at the end of the day, now that Nike announced that they weren't dropping the Air Max 1s, shit, now that price went even higher now. Because now people know that shoe ain't coming out anytime soon.
Yep.
So what happened is that now there's a higher demand. The reseller's like, okay, cool, I want this much for it. And now it's like people are gonna probably be willing to pay $200 to $300 under that. You know what I mean? And shit, I believe there was a good amount of pairs sold at the event when they had the event at his store and at the Nike store.
SneakerFiles Legacy 312. Don C made a Legacy 312. And that just made his brand with Nike go down, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a bad shoe, you know. But I'd say this, Topz. I'm about to ride out. I used to hate resellers, like I'm talking about up until last year.
I remember.
Yeah, you remember? I used to hate them. I used to hate resellers until I said, you know what? What am I gonna do by hating these dudes? The only way I can get my shoe is become one. So then, you know, I touch every shoe I want now because I figured out how to do what they're doing. Everybody in this chat probably can afford to do exactly what all these other resellers are doing. They're no special than you. All they do is open their mouth. They go into the stores. They buy Finish Line employees food. They hand the 20 here and there. They ask somebody, what's your cash app? They go into these mom and pop stores. They give them $100 and say, just call me when your release comes out. They do the same thing. I've been hanging around these guys for the last year. None of them do anything different than nothing none of y'all in the chat can do. None of them. And if I keep just sitting back there saying, oh, this is bad, it's good that these shoes are actually worth something, because there was a time when I was collecting when these wouldn't have been worth nothing. Okay. So I've been buying so many shoes over the years. I got 600 and something pairs of shoes. It's good that that's a big stack of money for me in the future, because when my passion is over for this shoe, I want to make some money, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been putting all my money into Nike. It would be nice for Nike, Kobe, Jordan, Durant, Yeezy, all these people to give me back some of that money, bro. You know, hey, I'm with the resale game now. I'm not just I'm not effed up like them. I sold somebody my one off-white 6 months ago for $1,045, and I only wore them twice. And I knew them shoes were worth like $2,000 at the price. The dude thought he was getting over me, but he was my friend. He even told me, hey man, you sure you want to sell it for that? No, you know how I do, Topz.
Yeah.
If I respect you, I'll give you the shoe for a little less if I can make some money. And
right.
Right.
Yeah, it's just a deal that you're willing to make, right? You're real
Yep.
comfortable with that deal. You're okay with it. Why not? You know what I mean?
Why not?
At the end of the day, like Ron G, bro, like, and I knew you hated reseller, but you never came out of pocket and disrespected a
Right.
reseller. At the end of the day,
Right.
you just had your opinion on it, and at the end of the day, I was one of those guys too as well, where I was like,
Yep.
and then what woke me up is hearing other people crying about it.
Yep. Yep.
So I was like, hold on, I get it. I'm not able to hit on sneakers app. What am I doing wrong? And what woke me up was the bread force when they dropped. I'm like, I'm not doing enough, bro. I hit up this person. I'm like, yo, bro, I got 4 pairs. I got 3 pairs. I'm like, dude, what the fuck did you do? Like,
Yep.
to obtain those? He's like, I did this, I did that, I'm like, all right, cool. So after that release, we had a couple more releases, and bro, the early players like, yo, Topz, man, I could get you X amount of pairs. Hey, yo, I could get you this, I could get you that. Cool. Work with my money. All right, boom, boom. Hey, hit people up. Sometimes I didn't even use my own money. I used other people's money to make money.
Yep.
So I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I'm starting to like this now because I'm making money. I'm doing a legitimate business. Everybody's happy. I can move on. And ever since then, I'm like, dog, when I started hearing people cry, I'm like, hold up. And people used to think I'm crazy about it. I'm like, dog, I live in an area where only the massive amount of GRs are limited in my area. Super limited. And I'm able to obtain 8, 9 pairs, 10 pairs on release day. Why can't you do the same?
Yep.
Like, so what I started looking at people like crying, and they're like, oh, I'm just gonna go the UA route because I could just order it and then this, that, and the third. I was like, cool, that means you lazy. You lazy? You don't want to put in the work, and I get it. And this is why I respect people like Kino. Kino just said right now, I don't network. I get it because he has a way to obtain the sneaker. At the end of the day, people have their different ways to obtain them.
Yep.
Right?
Something
I like
easier.
the old-fashioned way because I like to communicate with people. Ron G likes the old-fashioned way. He likes to communicate with people. He's a people person. You know what I'm saying? And we have good luck with that. Sneaker Jacks eats, bro. Like, eats, bro. Ever since I met this dude, like, we be on the
He
phone.
gets
Yo,
up
how many
everything.
pairs did you get? Hey, check here. Here's the link. Boom, boom. Hey, we're here. Boom, boom, boom. We're helping each other out, bro. We're helping each other fucking obtain these shits without anything, bro. Behind the scenes, dog. We'll be on the Discord, right? We'll be there, hey, look, here's the link. Boom, boom. Discord, boom. I catch the link here. Boom, get on it. Hey, I was able to get a size 11. You need the 11? All right, cool. I got the size 12. You got the 12? Yeah, I got the 12. I got a 13. I got a 10.
Let's trade. Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
We're like, hey, I got a customer for that size.
Yep.
Send
We
them
do the
over here.
same.
Boom.
Yep.
And then that's what we're doing, dog. Like, and what sucks is that people hate on that. And I'm like, dog, you could do this too. Just fuck with me, and I can help you, right? Don't sit here talk shit about me, point the finger, and then hit me up on my IG later on and tell me, yo, you think you can help me out with this pair for retail? Nah, you're gonna pay my price. If you want it from me, you're gonna have to pay my price. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So it is what it is, bro. At the end of the day, man. I'm glad you mentioned that, Ron G, because sometimes you got to change people's mentality when it comes to this shit, and I'm just tired of people just crying, and then when they do say that, I give them my opinion.
With the UA pairs, there's two things, and man, I can see why people wear them. I 100% definitely not against them, and I really don't care if people have them on their feet. You can't even really tell most of the time people have them on their feet or not. But my only thing with the UAs is they still too expensive. One day some guy at my job was looking at them, and I couldn't believe the prices of some of them. I get the shipping fees and everything, but they're still overpriced with the shipping fees. If UAs were closer to like 100 being shipped to you, I could see how that should take off to the magnitude of what it is. The second thing about UAs is it's stressful. Back then when they used to send them to us to do reviews, because I used to be like iCollect. I think iCollect might have been on YouTube the same time I was. I want to say, I don't know how long, but when I was on YouTube, it was like Zaya, maybe like 7 or 8, 9, 15 YouTubers. It wasn't that many. But he'll tell you, he remembers when I used to do real versus fake videos back in the days. And the only problem with the fakes, You would get the first one in, it would be terrible. Then you'd have to order a second batch, and you'd be wondering if that was good. Then that'd be kind of bad. Then you'd have to wait like 6 or 7 months for them to perfect the shoes. By then, you know, I mean, it's over with. Yeah, bro. Like nobody cares anymore. So my thing is with the UA, why do they keep coming out with those stages if they could just perfect the shoe on the first? A lot of people say, well, they could just keep making money off different stages. Well, if that's the case, then that's just messed up, bro.
Yeah, I was like, so that, like, you know, people tell me like, yo, Topz, when you buy from the market, from the you know, from the public to buy shoes to resell, right? How do you know what you're getting, right? I was like, well, I do my homework. I feel comfortable on certain shoes to buy. I don't buy everything, bro.
Right.
Like anything that comes my way and I'm not comfortable checking it or whatever the case is, or I don't have somebody to help me out with it, I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. You know how many Travis Scott high OGs I stuck here that they send them to me in a care package with like 8 or 9 sneakers, and that's one of the sneakers I sent back to them.
I can believe it.
You know, plus the resale market is up there in the roof. Depending on the size, they're almost at $2,000, right? At that time. Yep. I'm not gonna pay you $1,800, $1,700 on a shoe that I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking for. No, here you go. You can get them back next day ship. Here you go. Boom, take them. But then they tell me, certain people will tell me, yo, Topz, but you need to touch the UA pair to know the differences. I'm like, how? If there's like different versions, and like, and if I do touch them, how do I know if that's the best version? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so that's what I don't understand. And people are like, yeah, you have to. I'm like, nah, you don't. If I touch freaking 13 pairs of fucking Jordan 3 fucking pine greens, I don't need to buy a UA pair. Especially if I know if I obtain them for retail. The royalties, bro, you guys jack, bro. I had like 6 or 7 pairs that came in from Nike.
Yep.
Damn.
From my from different accounts that I have, bro. Right. One account hit on 2 pairs on a GS and a retail and my size. Another account hit on a GS and another account, bro. Almost all of my accounts hit on 2 pairs: the GS and the men's pair. The GS and the men's pair. It was crazy. The Cool Gray 11s. I know that shoe is coming like different, and I know that was a shoe that you were doing some homework on. You're like, yo, this is bullshit. Fucking Nike is advertising this shoe as the OG, right? Yep. And then you're like, all right, cool. The shoe's like the OG, but look at the measurements, and like you even whipped out a ruler and everything. I was like, God damn, Ron G going at it again. And
I got a whole video.
Yeah, and I was like, and then I remember you had a video talking about the patent leather on the Jordan 11 breads, how shitty they were. Real thin, like literally. And then I wore my shoe the day I remember I had gotten 2 pairs early, my size. And once I wore one of them, it fit different. One thing, it fit different, and the patent leather just creased like right off the rip, bro. And I was like, you know what? I don't need this shoe, bro. Because at the end of the day, being a fan of the Jordan 11, being my favorite silhouette out of the Jordan lineup, I was so disappointed about that shoe.
Yo, and Nike can produce a product that's exactly like the OG. The sneaker surgeon actually redid a 1985 Jordan, and he ripped it apart and he cut the materials out through the measurement and he converted it by shoe size. And it was the same cut. It looked perfect. Nike can do it, bro. They just don't care. And man, there's a one, not to throw off subject, but I just had a one the other day. It's called it's supposed to come out next month, but I think it's gonna come out in January. The Air Jordan 1 I had. Oh, the handcrafted.
Yeah.
I end up giving it to Mike Rich, so he'll do the review on it. But I did a review on the handcraft, and I'm looking through it, and at first the materials seem good, but on the handcraft they use nubuck. I'm like, damn, yeah, bro, you didn't even use suede, bro. Suede, you know, like oh, it's a decent nubuck. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad nubuck, but it's a nubuck, bro. We're talking about handcrafted. You know,
the infrared 6s. That terrible, was horrible.
Horrible.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. Let me salute the homie Rob, man, for the $10 donation, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Damn, boy.
I told you I was going to that ass, Kino. Sorry, I gotta rub that on Kino's face as he's in here.
Is that Rob Dollar?
No, I believe
Oh, okay.
Rob Money was the one that sent it. He's in the chat. Salute to you, brother. Yeah, he was the one that was kind of putting me on game on certain things with this whole Virgil shit and stuff like that. So, and I'm a person that I understand conspiracies. Like, I don't believe 100% a lot of conspiracy that is out there, but sometimes I pay attention to it because they make sense here and there. You know what I mean? Sometimes you hear some crazy shit, but like there's a lot of conspiracy out there that could probably be true. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, Jack gets on my ass about it all the time. He's like, conspiracy tops. There he goes.
Conspiracy Tops time.
Which conspiracy? Well, I'll tell you my story on all the samples. Like I said before, like I ran track for LSU. I used to get PE samples, and there was this Asian dude I used to give them to, and he ended up interning at Nike, Beaverton, or in Oregon.
Was his name Primera?
No, nah, man. But he ended up getting he ended up going out there. So he steady still sends me samples. There's some stuff I can show. There's some stuff isn't. I can't show. A lot of the older stuff, Topz know every now and then I just start showing them when I feel like 8 years have went by, 10 years, whatever I'll show. But the problem is I ask him a lot about some of these conspiracies, Topz, and bruh, yeah, man, some of these conspiracies, they may not be exactly. So anybody, so I'll tell you right now, why we got how many in the chat? I'll tell you about this thing called
we got 77 people in here, man. Hit that like button too.
All right, so y'all ever heard of the Memphis plug? I know this for a fact. I'm telling this story for 100%. I'm sure it may come up in another chat later. Anybody want to know about the Memphis plug right now? I swear on my kids, I know this for a fact. There is, because I did it. I've had shoes. Did you not see those dunks I had? I can prove it right now. Did you see when I had those fragment dunks? How many months did I have those fragment dunks?
Yeah, you had them for quite a while.
I think I had them for like 4 or 5 months early before they came out. Okay, I'm about to show you something.
The Beijings, right?
Yeah, the Beijing joints.
Yeah,
so I'm about to show you on StockX right now how much I sold them for and the date I sold them and what I sold them under. That's the, I don't know if it's going to come up. I sold them for $960. Hold on. Not only that, but I sold 2 pairs. As you can see. But guess what year I sold them under StockX?
2020?
Hold on. Let's click view product. We click in view product. I sold it under 12/18/2010. I sold it under the first Beijing release, the size 11. It wasn't, see if we go back, hold on. See, we go back, I click view. I click the view thing. And right here, I sold it on StockX under the 12/18/2010 pair. Now we know that one pair was a different color from the other pair, right?
Yeah.
StockX bought both of them. The next day, I think, what's that big sneaker shop? Flight Club had them listed, both of them, size 11s on their website. StockX knew that wasn't the right shoe, but they knew I got them early and they knew that was legit. Let me tell you how I got them. I'm not going to tell you exactly how I got them, but I will tell you this. There was a such thing called a Memphis plug, and they did get robbed off a train. Straight up, swear to God, 100%. I seen a vid and everything, bro. They have invoices in these trains, and they take the size with the most quantity. Mm-hmm. If they have 800 size 11s and only 200 size 12 and a halves, they're not touching any 12 and a halves. That's why your Foot Locker stores and your Finish Line stores be coming up with missing inventory, bro. Yeah. FedEx drop. It never makes it to Memphis. They take it off the train. Now, some trains have big padlocks on it. Some trains have these key code locks on it. They can't get into the key code locks because they can't rekey it. But they carry those big padlocks in their pocket, and they go up in there. They snap it. They take some out, and they sell it to a big chain of people. I buy it from those chain of people. It passes every inspection. Now, I don't do that. I did that when I first started selling sneakers. Now all my sneakers come directly from a store in Baton Rouge. Topz may know which one it is, but I walk into the back store, get my inventory, and walk out because I found out about the Memphis plug thing and I really didn't want to have no part in it anymore. Mm-hmm. But I have had several shoes from them way back early, was 4 and 5 months. Those shoes don't make it to Memphis, bro.
Yeah,
They don't even make it.
I was told some stories that sound legitimate, and they sound just like pretty much like that how you talking, because there is a group of people that
Yep,
those people only mess with. They don't mess
that's
with
right.
nobody else.
Yeah,
Yep.
the
They're
less
like,
amount
hey,
of people you mess with,
hey,
the
at this
better.
time, at this day, I'm seeing you here, like type deal. And that's how their deal works. Like they're probably paid up front and everything type deal. They're just
Yep.
grabbing, loading, going. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yo,
And
what the sneakers is in the chat, not to throw you off, but he knows exactly where I get my shoes from. He get it from. We get it from the same
shout out to
place.
What the Sneakers.
And he knows I can walk into that store, walk into their back inventory, get what I need, and leave out. It's not that hard. My bad. Go ahead with your story. I apologize.
No, you good. The Ron G's Instagram is Ron Gooseran, right?
Yep.
Ron
No, it's
Gooseran.
physical nightmare 23. Physical nightmare 23.
Yeah, I'll look it up and then you guys can you don't mind me sharing your link there.
No, not at all, man. Physical
All right.
nightmare 23. Come hit the site, man. Come hit it up. Because a lot of times I get shoes, people will hit me up in advance. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I can help people. It's a small circle of people who I do help, but then if I have leftovers, I do help other people.
Yeah, you did let me know that one time.
Oh yeah, anything you need, just hit me up early, and if I can get it, I can't get no 13s to see like it. When I do, they want mad money for size 13s now. Like up there, bro.
Just followed.
Yeah, but and look, guys, when I do my reviews, I show inside the box, I show every sticker, I show every stamp, I show the font size. I'm not like them guys like what's that guy's name with the crazy looking nose with a million subscribers. I forgot his name.
Oh, my
Sammy?
No, my
No,
bad. I
I'm
heard you
talking
said
about
something
Tice.
looking nose.
You asshole.
That dude with the sharp nose. Damn, what's that guy's name? He's a white guy. He's got a. I think that might be
White dude?
Yeah.
You're talking about Kais.
Who? No, not Kais.
Wait,
He's a guy from Philadelphia.
he reviews? He reviews shoes?
No, I think he live in Georgia with Tony.
Oh, he got kicks.
Oh, you're talking about Nelson Neville's.
Oh,
Harrison Neville's.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
no.
That dude showed the fake. That dude showed a bent up ass shoe and said, "Oh, it's bent up. This comes from a store when they put it in their pocket and they ran out of a Nike camp." Dude, you cannot run out of a goddamn Nike camp, bro. Like, what are people talking about? That's another story, 100% fact. I know, bro. I used to live in Barcelona, Spain, Sydney, Australia, moved to Virginia Beach. I moved all around the world, bro. If you've ever seen one of those Nike camps out there, bro, you'll see that they have like mafia guarding. There's YouTube videos of it, bro, where they're guarding the outside of the gates. These people are so poor, they can't even sneak a shoe out of there because they got holes up in their clothes, bro. It's not like that, bro. Like the places that sell our samples and our Nike IDs, they're the one that creates the Vapor Max, some of the Air Max bubbles, the new innovative stuff, the Putane sample factories. You can sneak a shoe out of there, but typically that's how those early shops that sell fakes know a shoe is coming out, because they get the sample. That's why they come out with a yellow Air Jordan 1 off-white. You see what I'm saying? And it doesn't even come out because there was a sample of that version. They got the sample from the sample factory, not the actual factory that produced our shoes. You cannot steal a shoe out of there, bro. There are literally guards all around that places with assault rifles, bro. Like all of them. That's why that dude Candace is going against LeBron, because he's like, hey, why you aren't standing up for these people? They're so poor, they're dying because of they can't produce these shoes faster. They don't have the vaccines to the COVID, and they were dying out there. You know what I'm saying? And y'all talking about they sneaking shoes out of there? People are crazy out their goddamn mind. Nobody's sneaking no shoes out of those places, bro. It's not happening, bro.
Just an FYI, he does have an early look of those Blazers Cause Sakai collab, and he shows you on feed too. I believe your video's up, right? On those?
Yeah, but I ain't do it. If I got those, the only shoe I got out that's not out now is those handcrafted ones.
That box is crazy though. I ain't gonna lie.
They look crazy. The new buck is real good, but it pissed me off because it's not suede. But those threes, those patch threes that's coming out, oh man, those are nice, man.
Yeah, I see that here. I saw you post that.
They come out tomorrow, right? On Nike's app?
Yeah, they do, bro. They do.
Ooh, let me get a pair.
Yo, what was the name of the YouTuber you were saying that the review with the nose?
Harrison Neville.
Neville's.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I made a video about it and then I put it on private because
okay, yeah, no.
I used to get in trouble for those type of videos back then.
Yeah.
But there's a YouTube called Private Selection. They told Harrison that story. That's where he gets the story from when he pulled out a bent up pair of the patented leather Air Jordan 1s, bro.
Yeah,
keep in mind.
I believe they called them in questions on some Supreme Dunks.
Oh, I remember those. The ones with the lettering not fully printed on the side.
Printed on the side and all that stuff. Yeah.
So Zaya, I was watching one of Zaya's chats one day, and I think you might have been on the Tops too, and he made up a good point. How the hell you know where these people are getting their shoes from, bro? They're literally getting boxes of shoes from a shop, getting them in and showing us from this far away the review. Hey, look what I got. I got this shoe. I got this shoe from far away, bro. They don't go into depth like I do, bro.
Yeah, Skip Goes Hard does a very good, funny, little funny skit about it. He shows the shoe like 100 yards away.
Yep.
Here's the shoe.
Yep. You do. They show it like 2 or 3 months before I get the shoe, and I get the shoe when it hits the shops right then and there, and bam, out.
Bro, I'm pretty sure that a lot of the YouTubers, I don't mean to rain on their parade, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of the YouTubers that do reviews, I say they got early prayer. I'm pretty sure they're UAs. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, they have to be, and this, and you know, especially with Yeezys, for example, for example, runners, the UA be looking so close to them that sometimes you can't even tell the difference.
Not on video.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, Sammy, because our early pair UA, the shape of them shits are so bad. Even the best batch of it early don't look right. So, in order for you to say that they're UAs, they look UA as fuck. You could tell, like at least I can. Like if somebody's reviewing a shoe this early, like especially like 2 to 3 months early, you could tell, bro. Like if you learn how the shapes and you touch multiple retail pairs and you're like, bro, that shit ain't shaped properly, bro. You could tell right off the rip. So that's one thing I tell people is like, okay, I get it, I understand it, like, bro, but how the fuck they obtain this such and such shoe? I did an early look of the strawberry dunks in 2019.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, so like I felt like that shoe, the UA market don't do the SBs don't do them right. That's just the way I feel. I think they don't look official.
Can I play a snippet of that video from Harrison Neville's page, and would that get you in trouble? If not, I'm not going to play it.
Probably, yeah.
Okay, don't worry about it. I'm gonna text.
Post the link if you want to, and you could drop it on there.
Well, I made a whole video. I think I might send it out to you probably because it's definitely a lot of people on there, and it shows that their shoes are fake. Like it 100% shows it. Not the thing about it is,
definitely.
I like Harrison Neville's. I don't think he's doing it on purpose. He needs early views to be at the top of the sneaker YouTube, thing. I get it. But at the same time,
being told that it's real.
That's right. But at the same time, people will go to my page and scrutinize me for shoelaces. Remember they was talking about the shoelaces that time, and I had to prove it to them that those shoelaces. I mean, Jesus, they would scrutinize everything. That's why I show them everything. But those big YouTubers, they don't have to show them. Like Tony Tuwau, he'll show you everything. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. But like, there's a lot of YouTubers like they're not showing you everything, bro. They get their shoes too early for me to believe that they're real, bro. Unless Memphis. And I know when those Memphis shoes comes out, and guess what? That Memphis plug stuff ain't as often as people think it happens. Bro.
What video is it? Is it on his channel?
It's called The Store Offered Me This $10,000 mystery box I had to buy.
Yeah, he posts a lot of those mystery box videos.
He's showing the shoe, the Air Jordan patent leather 1 shoe is all bent up. He's showing how bent up the shoe is. Hell, even Private Selection came on there and was talking about, I got a video of them showing where they said I had to pick through a box full of shoes because the people were sneaking it out and some were bent up. And he was like, yeah, some were real bad bent up. I ain't never seen no damn shoe bent up before like that, man. Not no Air Jordan 1.
I don't even think that's $100,000 box, to be honest.
No, I don't either.
No. Hey, I ain't gonna sit here and cap, but I've marked up like for the title purposes.
Facts.
Like on a mystery box, I've done it. Like
as you should. As you should. It brings people to the to the video. But you're right, Sammy. Sneakers that you're right about that, bro. They're probably not that expensive. But I mean, you don't know where he's getting those kicks from. At least people know where I'm getting my kicks from. Some part. If you don't know me, I'm not gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. Topz. Hold on. I know I'm getting off subject tag, but I hate when people be like, "How I know where you getting your kicks from? Tell me where you getting them from." So I'm gonna blow my plug just to prove to you,
right?
Yeah.
Why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, he didn't tell me, so they must be fake. Nah, fool. The same people around you that you walk into these shops, they'll do the same thing for you, bro. They just want extra money on the side, just like everybody else, bro. I mean, it's pretty easy by now to get shoes early, bro.
Yeah, you just gotta know somebody that knows somebody to get you in there and that you can trust. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's just my opinion on certain things.
Topz, you gotta look at that video. Dude pulled out a bent up patented leather bread that's finna come out.
Yeah, I see it.
And he's talking about nobody caught that. Nobody caught it, bro.
Yeah, I see it here.
Wait, what's the title? Because I know he has a few of them. Is it unboxing another?
Yeah, it's a $10,000 mystery box.
Yeah, it's
10,000. Okay,
it's one of his.
Yeah, because he has one 100,000. It's not that one, right?
I just ain't bring it up because everybody gonna protect them. It ain't. I mean, the majority of big YouTubers just gonna protect them and come to his rescue. There's no use of even saying anything about this stuff anymore at this point, bro. It's a full bubble of protection at this point around some of these people, bro.
Facts.
But I mean, it's cool. If he makes his money, I ain't hating.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is what it is.
At the end of the day, like, you gotta be careful, right? You gotta be careful for what you watch and what you see and all that good stuff and what you hear, right? And that's why I respect that this saying that Zaya has is, I'm not responsible for what you hear, I'm responsible for what I say. You know what I'm saying? Because I could say something, you could take it differently. Then, you know what I mean? I could say that the sky is blue and you thinking I'm saying the sky is baby blue. You know what I mean? Nah, man, I told you the sky is blue. That's what I said. You're saying that I said that the sky is baby blue. Nah, I said it was blue. So, sometimes it's like, yeah, I'm just responsible for what I say, not what you hear. You know what I mean? So
you know what's crazy? Those Bill Cosby dunks that Zaya had back in the days, it wasn't too many YouTubers that had them. It's probably like 3 or 4 of them, bro. And I knew he had my size, and I was about to ask him to buy. Well, I think it's 11.5, but that shoe was huge back in the days.
Shit, he's probably watching right now. He's a good ghost watcher, so he's probably listening to you.
Oh, it's
work a deal,
dude, man. I might have to snag those from. I don't. Well, he said Bill Cosby, not Bill Cosby, but Cliff Huxtable.
The Cliff
is his dad. But that shoe was one of the best SBs back, still in my top 5 all time SBs. And
hold on, but didn't that shoe go up after Bill Cosby went to jail?
Yeah, it dropped.
Oh, it dropped.
Yeah, that shoe used to be like $1,000 shoe. Yep, if not more.
That's crazy, bro.
It dropped to like $400 bucks, 500, and it's still one of the top best 5 SBs of all time to me, bro. I'm waiting for them to do a Fallen Hero pack again, bro. So maybe put Bill in.
If Bill Cosby passes away tomorrow, right? He's an old man. Look, I told you.
God damn, he got 2 pairs. He was on top of the board back then. Not too many people had those shoes, and they were like at the top of they were like over the Skunks, if I can remember. Like if they didn't come out, they were like over the 420 shoes. They was like at the top in the top 5, like Tiffany's, Huxtables. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, I'm not a fan of the SB, right?
What?
I'm not. I don't know about SBs like that.
How dare you?
And the thing is, this is like, that's why I gravitate more to people like Zaya and the SB collector and people like those people, photos, I know Photos was in here earlier, but like people like them, I appreciate those sneakers because I've never seen those kind of shoes. I used to just look at them and be like, oh, this is a Nike SB. I never liked it, the fat tongue on the lows. Now rocking the Gundams, I was like, damn, I see why people fuck with these. You know what I mean? I don't know if you know, I was the first one to expose the pink paint underneath the white paint, and I am
Yeah,
excited
you're a
to say
pioneer
that.
for that. We was watching it on Shakeback. We was watching it at a sneaker thing. We got together and we was looking at the vid. Nobody knew it. I knew it. I said it before you though. I just ain't do it. I ain't had the guts to do that shit. Ain't nobody had the guts.
Shout out to Sneaker Jacks.
Damn.
Sneaker
Yo,
Jacks,
but-
bro. That shoe is just amazing. That leather quality with that paint removal type deal is so amazing how they were able to do that to a shoe.
So how does that work? How does that work with it? You just put the paint removal on the.
You didn't watch the video, bro? Shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I was thinking of just buying UAs. Do it on the UA.
I'm about to show y'all something funny. I'll be back.
I already said it that the UA pairs, they should remove the paint, and we still haven't seen somebody with a UA pair. Which, if it's UA, they shouldn't give a fuck. They should just remove the paint.
Bro, you didn't watch the video, cuz?
So
Yeah, because those are some dope like Christmas shoes too.
Yeah, if anybody hasn't watched it yet, that video
I'm gonna watch it now.
and watch it, bro, because yeah, man, it's a 6-minute video. It doesn't take too long. I show you guys in on feet and everything, and
it's the first man on YouTube to put to expose that they were customizable. Because nobody knew, not even the people with the early pairs.
And shout out to the homie Kino, man. He was able to. Those are the skunks, right? The originals.
Yeah. What am I missing though?
The pull tab in the back.
I used to skateboard these shoes.
Oh
bro.
shit!
God, this is like one of the pairs I have that I would skateboard in, bro. Like nobody, like when I tell you they SBs were not that kicking back in the days. They were like some places you get SB for like $20 at the Nike outlet. So I don't get. I like the Gundams, but I'm glad that the price on the Gundams is low. But y'all better get them shoes while y'all can. That shoe's
Man,
gonna.
the black pair is skyrocketing, man.
Yo,
Yeah.
I put the link in the chat for anybody who wants to see the video of me removing the paint on that sneaker, and I did do the stickers that do come with the shoe. I did put them on the side. Now, one thing I'm gonna tell you, they do fall off.
Damn, that's tight.
They do fall off on the white paint. They stuck pretty well on the paint underneath because I guess that's like the main cured paint on the sneaker.
Yeah.
The other paint, like the white paint, and I did this to the medial side.
That's dope. That's dope, bro.
So I thought it was a dope shoe. I wore it the other day in Orlando for my boy Joe's wedding weekend, and bro, people were like, "Yo, those are." You could do that, and I was like, "Yeah, man, go watch my video, man." You know what I'm saying? It was a good way to promote my channel. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'll do whatever it takes to do shit like this, right?
See, look at Zaya's comment. Back in the days, it wasn't hard to get a skunk and just say, F it, skate them. Nowadays, skunks is out of reach. It's true, bro. Like, I know in these sneaker battles, people pull out a skunk and everything that's tight. And I know, like, the Dunkles, those were hard to get. The Huxtables were hard to get. The Tiffany's was kind of hard to get. But, like, skunks and the rest of these dunks, they weren't really hard to get, bro. People act like the SBs was the thing back in the days. You know what I'm saying? It was not. There were certain SBs up there, but I don't even think the skunks were, just like Zaya said, really up there back in the days, man. I got the baby bears, the baby bear lows.
Yeah,
dude, they got a hole in them. Those shoes go for like $3,000 or $4,000 or something. I got a hole in my shoe, bro. Like it's in store. Got Kool-Aid stains on it and everything, bro. I got a lot of SBs too. I don't value them like that, bro.
Yeah, I see you. I see your picture on Instagram. The Maui Wowies and the I like the way you put them together too.
Yeah,
like
Topz customized my Maui Wowies.
Oh yeah,
I ended up getting a skull in the back. Back heel.
Yo, I messed up on mine, man. I cut the collar. I had padding coming out that mug, bro.
Oh, because you went in too deep.
Well, I got another pair of those.
Was it called Ron G, bro? You're the first person to put me on game about, we were talking about the like the Fear Gods, the low top version or the mid version of it. We were talking about, I know we were talking about, I don't know if it was on a public platform or not. I know it was just me and you and somebody else. And we were talking about like how they grabbed the idea of the Tim Hardaway sneaker.
Yep.
The 2 straps.
Yep.
I was like, damn, you're right. The same thickness of the straps and everything, bro. And I believe you actually did a video talking about it and you went into more detail in it. That's what I'm saying. Like people like Ron G, you guys need to subscribe because he's an OG in the game, right? And we us young guys over here, we call him the OG in the game because of his knowledge, right? On when it comes to shoes, bro. So if you guys could subscribe to his channel, bro,
I appreciate it, bro.
You guys won't be disappointed, man. I will put the link to his YouTube channel up here so you guys could go ahead and check him out because
did you
a lot of video gems on it, and I've learned a lot from him. You know what I mean?
Did you ever see those Concord samples I got?
Yeah, you showed the Concord sample. I know you showed one that doesn't have the 2-3 in the back.
Yeah, that's like I've seen that they were gonna come out with that shoe years before they came out with that pack. I think it was called whatever pack they came out with.
The DMP.
I don't know if it was DMP. I know those up there was the
countdown pack.
It might have been a countdown. Whatever pack it was in, they did a black one. I think it was a countdown.
They took out the 12s with it too.
Yep, my insole on my Concord has that CD pack thing in it, but it's the Concords, it's not the bread. And then they came out with the bread. But once again, my guy that works stuff in Oregon, he gave me that pair before that pack even came out. Just like a couple of pairs up there I had, he gave to me the look-see sample of those blue toe French blue 7s. I mean the blue tongue. That's how China. So here's something I was showing. We was talking about the China thing, right?
Is that a reflective jacket?
Yeah, some of it, not all of it though. Those all reflective jackets from Nikes are expensive, man. They're like $400.
Shout out to Ron G. He wear Yeezy boots in Louisiana.
Oh yeah,
who is hot as hell.
so when the French boots came out, I thought they were going to have a blue tongue because this FTSS sample I got from my boy and it had a blue tongue. So I was like, they dope. But when the shoe released, it came out with a white tongue. Yep, and I was waiting for the shoe to release, but it never released. So let's just say China, the fake websites, they can get their hands on samples. It's videos on YouTube where the China is deconstructing down the sample, a real sample from Nike. So then let's just say China, the French Blue 7s are coming out in December, right? China gets the sample in May, and then the first shoe you see is this. Because they thought the shoe was going to have a blue tongue. And like I said, you can always see everything I got. That's FTSS sample. I don't know if you could see, but
yeah, we see everything on the.
There's tons of samples from Nikes that just never released, but these websites was getting it. And so like, it's like a lot of stuff. What you was talking about with the myths and stuff. It is a lot of stuff out there. There's truth to a lot of these myths. So if you got any question or something, I may be able to answer some.
Well, I got a question.
What's up?
Is this a myth?
Which one? Damn. Is that the dunk?
UA.
Nah, I didn't know UA is a Nike ID.
That's a Nike ID joint.
But I swapped them with the SB laces.
You talking about the real? I don't know. I don't know about that. You talking about the real 7-Eleven thing?
Yeah, supposedly. Is going to come out at all?
No, they can't because of copyright infringement. That's why that shoe never came out, just like the Heineken.
All I need is that little 7-Eleven decal sticker right there, bro.
So you see with these, this is a sample, but this is a Skeletor. I showed this on here a few times. This is Skeletor on the inside, right?
Oh.
Yep, it's a sample of all the things made out of wood, the purple thunder on the side.
They couldn't come out with this shoe because
Is that an
copyrighted.
airship? Is that an airship one? Airship?
No. This what the hell is this? This is I forgot the name of this shoe, but they made like a Boba Fett shoe like this. It's called a Court Force. The Court Force.
Yeah, because they have that airship bottom, bro.
Yeah, it kind of does look like the airship bottom. And look, this is Castle Grayskull.
Yeah, I know. It's the thing. Any cartoon question in the sneaker battle, you just drop the mic after you pull that shoe off.
Oh yeah.
God,
Now I got a lot of weird stuff like this, but what happened was when you see stuff like this, it's because Nike was breaking copyright laws. The same thing with the Freddy Krueger SBs. They don't get permission when they do these samples. They do the samples and then they get permission. You see what I'm saying? They don't pay for the copyright before they know. And this was a final adoption sample. That means that this shoe was on the verge of being produced, but then whoever does He-Man or something, they couldn't come to agreement with Nike, and it doesn't get released.
I've also heard from sources out there that, let's say, for an example, like the SB 711s, like the Freddy Cougars and stuff like that, sometimes they will go into production, and then in the middle of production, they're like, hey, this guy over here saying we can't do it anymore.
shut it down.
Yep.
Shut it down.
Yep. Shut it down.
They made 50,000 pairs or whatever of those shits. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Nike has to do something with them. I feel like Nike does really sell it to somebody else backdoor.
Me too, Topz.
Yeah,
They got to
me
make
too.
their money back.
Because what do they do with all those pairs that they end up not releasing?
They can't lose that money. At the end of the day, they can't lose that money.
There's a He-Man pair I got too, but there's a He-Man pair kind of similar to those that I was told I can't show.
So this is my thing. You know how we never got an official release of the Fragment Jordan 1 High OG Travis Scott through Nike? I feel like Nike is like, okay, cool. Now this whole situation is really happening. With Travis Scott, we got to get our money back from these shoes. All right.
Yep.
All these other retailers already did their thing. They got their money from them, but they're still obtaining 50,000 pairs of those. I'm pretty sure they got somebody that they sold those sneakers to. Same thing with the Air Max 1. At least most of the inventory, so that at least they can get the money back to what they paid Travis Scott and what they paid to get those shoes made. I feel that way. I'm not saying there's 100% truth, but I heard that it does happen like that. You know what I mean? Where they're like, Nike probably reaches out to one of their retailers and be like, hey, I got these. But this is the price for them if you want them, yeah, sure, bring them to me, you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure if I was a retailer and they were to offer me that kind of deal, I'll jump all over it because I'm gonna double my money after I obtain those shoes. So that's why a lot of times I don't jump out the window and be like, oh, those are fake, look at all those shoes, they have to be fake. I don't jump out the window because technically we don't really know how they obtained them. Another reason is a lot of people do work with each other, right? So I'm a reseller, Ron G's a reseller, Sam's a reseller, and Jack's a reseller, right? We're all resellers here. And we live in the same city, same town. And I was able to obtain 10 pairs of Travis Scott's, whichever one. Ron G, Sammy, in total, we got over 50 pairs. And we stack them all up. We know which stack is whose. And we take a picture for the gram. Now that shit looks conglomerate, bro. Like, how the fuck did they? And we have different type of following. People don't really know we really kick it like that. And then now that's where the whole conspiracy talk comes into, like, oh, they have to be fake and this and that and the third. But no, we technically took the pictures of your shoes, his shoes, my shoes, everybody's shoes together. That doesn't really mean I really own all of those. I own about 10 of those back there, but that's about it. You know what I mean? So that's why sometimes you won't see me jump out the window and be like, those shits are fake. They have to be this, that. You'll never see me that because I understand how this whole resale shit works, bro. And like, you don't know what money can do a lot of damage, bro. And I seen it in action where, somebody can go to a store and be like, he won't sell them to me. And then I talk to the owner and I told him, yo, what's up, man? I got $8,000.
Yep.
What's up? 8,000, my friend? Yeah, bro. 8,000.
But you know what's funny, Topz?
Come here, buddy.
What's funny is a lot of people don't Sneaker Zacks and you could understand it, dude. I got one account set just for sneakers. It usually doesn't go under $10,000. When it goes under $10,000, then it's I get a little nervous. But when you selling sneakers and you buying sneakers, dude, you might buy $7,000 worth of sneakers in one day, and then you might make 8 or 9 or 10,000, whatever. But it might be the next week. You know what I'm saying? So like a lot of people don't know, man. Your account goes down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So what Topz is saying is true because a lot of my friends do it. I'll get like we'll all go to the same shop. We'll get the bat signal. That's what we call it, the bat signal. We'll get the bat signal. We all know what time it is, and then we'll go. I don't do it, but they do it. They take 8 pairs of my shoes. They stack it up with their shoes. They stack it up with the other people's shoes in the parking lot. It looks like they got 30 pairs of shoes. They do it all the time, Topz. And so,
that's how it works.
Yeah.
And you know, and your perspective, right? Like, you're talking about like 10 grand. I invested 8,000 out of the 10.
Yep.
That's why whatever they're going for, I'm willing to ditch it out. As long as I'm making a profit, I'm good with it, bro. If it's $10, $20, shit,
it's a
I
profit.
bought 8 of them bitches, $20. That shit adds up, bro. If it boom, 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 boom. And sometimes, like you like business is conducted in different ways. Like when Sneaker Jack tells me, "Yo, I'm in Europe, charge me $25 for shipping," I'm like, "Yeah, they made like $6 off that shipping."
Yep.
So you gotta put that times how many of those shoes they shipped out. They made money. Like they made really good money off
those
of
those cars Blazers. I paid $180 a pair, and I had like I think I had an extra 12, and I think I had like 2 size 8s and a 10 or something. But I might have made money off. You know what I mean? I made money off all of them, but the smaller sizes, you know it now, Top. The smaller sizes, you're not gonna make as much money as you're gonna make.
The bigger sizes is crazy.
They are crazy.
I think about twice paying resale for me.
Yep. I don't buy resale for me that much.
You know, sometimes I'm like, being a reseller is good in a way because then you can hustle and bustle the negotiation, right? Like how I was able to obtain the Off-White 5s. Like homie wanted 625. I was like, nah, I can't do that, bro. Like I need room. And they were my size, and I was like, yo, can you do 500? Buddy went around, came back. He's like, yo, you still doing 500? I go, yeah, I got to check those shoes again, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So once I knew they were official tissue, I was like, all right, here you go. And that's the way I move now. Like sometimes when I obtain sneakers for myself, I still put it like if I'm going to resell it one day, you know? And that's how I obtain the deals for me sometimes, you know? So I was showing earlier, I don't know. I think you got these. I was looking at your Instagram. I think you got these. I am a big fan of the Pata Air Max collab, Air Max 1 collab. I'm a big fan of it.
I don't have that color.
You don't have this one?
I got the first 2 colors. That's the third color. I don't have that third color.
There goes Sneaker Jacks with the fuck shit.
What you talking about? Oh, my bad.
Yo, what you think about them, Topz?
I think they're amazing, bro. I need the blue pair. I have the brown pair. I own the brown pair.
I got the blue pair.
I think they're amazing.
And that one.
I'm looking for the blue pair for myself.
Remember, Tom, I hit on 3 pairs of those.
Yeah, I know, but none of them were a size 13.
Oh, my bad.
That 13 hard to get, man.
Another thing that I'm working on too, that undefeated Air Force One versus Dunks collab was amazing to me. So luckily the resale is not crazy on them, but this is also another one that I want to obtain. I do got the olive pair, and I have that light color pair, and I have the black on black Dunks for personal. I think they're super fire, and I think this one's pretty dope. I didn't like too much the color blocking, but the material is there. That fake croc skin or whatever it got going on.
Yeah,
I really like that, and that sail outsole as well. I really like that as well. One shoe I really like that I slept on nasty is the Supreme Air Force wheat pair. Wow,
that's a nice
shoe.
Yeah,
bro.
Wow, really nice shoe.
That one I was trying to get on the resale tip, but it was going for way too much, man.
I think they drop magnificently now because how many times Supreme restocks these things.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
Leo was trying to give me for over 200, 250 almost.
Yeah, so Supreme has definitely been tops. I have those undefeated Air Force Ones in your size. Oh, you do, Jersey?
Uh-oh, there you go.
Oh, shoot. Talk to me nice.
Tops, you got the low top. Hey, sneakers X, you got the low top shatter backboard low OGs of what they.
Oh hell yeah, man! I got like 3 pairs of those bad boys.
Dude, I got like 3 pairs too. Yo, bro, that shoe is
It's
shaped
buttery.
really good,
Oh
bro.
my god, yeah.
Dude, that shoe, they sold me pairs for 160. I bought like 10 pairs at the time, and I should have bought more. But bro, that is a nice shoe.
They're going for over 200 something right now.
Hey,
Yep.
super crazy shoe.
I love that
the
shoe, bro.
SoleTree.
It's nice, bro. I love it.
That's why it's shaped the way you see it shaped because of the SoleTree here.
Still waiting
Yeah.
on mines.
I
I
recommend.
don't even like Jordan 1s, and I like that shoe.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love
I'm
that
not a
shoe,
big
bro.
fan of ones either, but like the low tops, OG low tops, I am a big fan of. But yeah, this is definitely a fire sneaker right here. Like
I think so, bro.
to be honest, it's in my top 10. Sneakers.
Yo,
Actually,
it's in
I
my
bought-
top
I
10
bought a
too.
pair for my mom. My mom.
She liked them too, huh? My daughter
hell
wanted a
yeah.
pair.
What do you think?
Yo,
about-
top 10. That's in my top 10 shoe of the year. And I touched I've touched so many shoes this year, and that shoe is still in my top 10, bro.
Yeah,
I love it, man.
Well, I got the Alma Manier 1s and the 3s. The 1s are growing on me.
I passed on them the other day. They offered pairs, and I passed on them.
These are
But
the undefeated dunks I got
probably
in my
shouldn't.
collection. Super
Oh,
dope.
no doubt.
All I'm missing on the Air Forces is that blue pair in my size. I got those, and then I really love these. This all black with that outsole like that.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. I overpaid for these though. And then I just got these in about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, definitely. I think that the details on these sneakers is crazy, right? It's just the small things that matter on this shoe. Just the detail on it is just crazy. So shout out to Undefeated. So, yeah.
do Air Force One sell out? Where y'all at? All whites and black?
The white on whites they resell for like about 150 over here.
Yo, they sit on shelves down here.
Yeah, I know. I got my boy that brings them from over there.
Yep. The Air Force One all white sit on shelves down here, which is weird because the rest of the world it doesn't.
It depends
Yeah, I
on
think that's the best
code.
color. That's the best color tops.
This shoe is amazing, bro.
The Air Force Ones, it all depends on the product code. Because there's one that's a 144, which is kind of a yellowish tint, not really completely white. And then the one that everybody wants is the super white one.
The super white. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. I'm gonna start checking it out more closely, bro. Is it a market? So is a market on that?
Yeah, the super white ones are going for almost like 150, 200.
Yeah, I know resale
Okay.
shops are selling them for like about 150 a pair. And
Damn.
Nike's giving them an account to just buy them for under retail.
Yeah.
So these resale shops are getting connect with these whoever is marketing for Nike. If they can talk to one of those guys for the Air Force Ones, because how much Nike produces them, Nike doesn't care to supply them as long as you have a retail license. You're good to go with the Air Force One white on whites, and then they resell them for 150. They're making literally $100 profit on that shoe.
Yep.
On each one they get rid of. So, and people are coughing them up because here in Florida, in between Miami and Tampa, Orlando area, once it hits a Foot Locker in these places, they're gone.
Yo, bro, y'all outlet. What happened to y'all outlet in Orlando? That must look painful. I just came out there like not too long ago, like a few months back.
Well, there's a couple. You got to know which one to hit to go after. See,
The
when
one
I
closer to Disney.
I go with the homie Zaya, and literally we be finding some gems here and there. You know what I mean? It all depends on the day you go, the time, and everything. Because you got to think about it. The city of Orlando is pretty big. A lot of resellers. You know what I mean? So they know when to go and all that stuff. So
Y'all bet you they hiding that stuff in a bag, bro. Yo, when I was young, that Orlando outlet had the original 1993 Bugs Bunny 8s in it. I remember it, bro. Like the one that's closer to Disney. I forgot
and Lake
which.
Buena Vista area. Yeah.
Yeah, that one, bro.
Actually, that's one of the potential spots to put my store in.
Oh yeah, you still doing the store thing, man?
Yes, sir.
Smart.
So that's one of the potential spots right there, Lake Buena Vista. I'm actually gonna be right next to that Nike outlet.
Damn.
I believe that was one of the outlets that were able to have the release of the Travis Scott 4s.
Dang.
Because the shitty pairs ended up in the outlets on release day.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, here in Orlando, the shitty pairs ended up there. There's 3, I believe, either 2 to 3 Nike outlets in Orlando there. They had the release day on it.
Wow.
So, hey, Drizzy, bro, make sure you hit me up, player.
Yo, man, I'm about to go to bed.
Yeah, same here, man. We're finna tune off, man. Make sure you guys check out everything the homie Ron G got to show you guys. I did post the link there. I will drop the link here again. For the people who want to go ahead and subscribe to him.
Yep.
Sneaker Zach check out his content. Also check him up on IG as
check
well.
out that YouTube channel, bro.
Man. That YouTube channel hits, man. He gives you a nice little intro and stuff like that.
It's weird because I'll put a video out on the shoe that I think gonna do numbers. The shit won't do nothing, and I'll put a video out on that.
Well, the handcraft Jordan 1 won't do numbers for you until closer to release day.
Okay.
It's not it's that algorithm of YouTube is fucked up right now.
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
I had to put authentic in the title because everybody's showing fakes and shit.
Yeah, I see that. Slowly but surely, that Jordan 11 women's release, that Animal Instinct, is gonna pick up views for you. The Bordeaux's too. I was gonna drop a video on the Bordeaux ones, but I saw how people's videos were performing.
Yeah,
and I decided not to waste my time and 3 hours of editing.
Yeah.
The calls are doing pretty good for you, to be honest.
Yeah, that's weird. I thought that video was gonna do nothing.
Yeah, the calls are doing pretty good for you.
If I can make 150 a month off YouTube right now, because I make about 140, 150 a month, I only got like 1.5 thousand subscribers, bro. I'll take that free money any day.
Which is not bad. I just
gas money,
got
man.
it. I just
free
got
money.
into the 200 to 300 range now.
That's good money, dude. You're just doing what you like doing,
Yeah.
Free ass money.
And you know what's funny? That bigger YouTubers, all they're doing is 10% more than what we're doing down here.
That's true.
These guys that are in the 100,000s,
yep,
they're just doing 10% more views on what we're doing.
Yep.
So I feel like we're okay. I
think so.
Shit,
I mean, I wouldn't mind making that. I love to see what they making though. What some of those guys are making out there though, man.
Look at this shit. The thing is that they got sponsors too, bro. Like what's helping me out is the sponsors right now.
That's right.
Honest. I just got in with SoleTrees and they've been showing me love. Like sometimes I'm like, I look at my paper, I'm like, man, that's too much love. Are you sure? I say that to myself,
Yo, what's a soul tree? It's like a shoe tree.
Yeah, it's a shoe tree.
A shoe tree for your soul.
Yo, what's the link? I'll buy one under your name, bro. Cause I need some anyway.
So the shoe tree is a pretty dope concept. Let me see, because I only got a couple pairs with them. So basically, they have this kind, and then they have another kind. They have your regular shoe trees, right? Which is like this. They're made out of plastic, like the 11s.
Okay.
So the link is in my description, and promo code is Adrian Ruiz, my government name.
Sweet. I think I'll buy some after this, man.
So they have the Soul Tree, and hopefully I can get a collab soon. We've been talking about it. But yeah, it's pretty dope. It's plastic. It makes the shape of the shoe really nice. It doesn't let the tongue sit down like the cardboard shoe tree. So what I do, since I have a big foot and it gets into the insole, I squeeze it and I push it in, and
pause.
Oh damn.
So and it makes the shoe sit nice and it doesn't let the shoe lose its shape.
Right.
And you see that kind right there.
That's the expensive boy, huh?
Yeah, and then you got that kind right there.
I like that one too.
So yeah, SoleTrees. So it's pretty dope, man. Shout out to a couple people that helped me branch myself out there and stuff like that. Right now I'm working with a deal with another shoe cleaner company. It's in the works. So what I'm doing is like promo videos for them right now to test me out to see how I push the content out or the product, and then if it's suitable for them, then we're looking at some. I guess it's decent numbers for the size channel I have. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah. Yes,
At,
indeed.
at the end of the day, shit, it doesn't cost me anything to do a 30-second clip on a video to put that in there. You know, on my videos, they want a video. They want the 30-second clip to be at least in one video a week. I do depending. I do 2 to 3 live streams a week, and I'll do 2 videos a week. So in one of those videos out of that week, I'll have that in there. You know, so I'm just trying to make moves. I reach out to people. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, this is what I got. This is what I have to offer. What do you think? You know, clothing and stuff like that. You know, at the end of the day, like I'm gonna use my platform that I work really hard to grow to my advantage, and I
Smart.
recommend that to everybody who has a
Yes, sir.
platform. I learned from the best, Tony D, from all these other guys, right? I see at this point their platform is to the point where that people reach out to them, but in order for you to be noticed, sometimes you got to reach out to people, but in a genuine way. You can't come out as fake, and at the same time, you can't come out like, oh, your product is the best. You'd be like, hey, you know, you present yourself, be like, hey, you know, I'm a sneaker YouTuber. You know, I'm an influencer. This is my channel. If you like what you see and you want me to help out to promote the company, I really like your product. I use it. You know what I mean? And I would like to push this over to my people. What do you think if you could give me a promo code or anything like that? When you get a promo code, that means you get an affiliate link. When you get an affiliate link, that means you're gonna make not a profit but a commission off of that affiliate link. $5, $10, anything works. You know, at the end of the day, SolePremise is another company I work with since the beginning. They fucked with me since 600 subscribers. You know what I mean? So I've been eating with them for a minute. So, you know, those companies, I stay loyal to them because they stay loyal to me. You know, I've worked deals here and there for certain things, and I've had companies reach out that are starting off and using people like me, and I kind of like push those guys away because I can help them grow what they got going on. I feel like I can't. I need to go with a company that already has something established already, and then I can offer them something to their table, even though it's a little piece of the pie. It's still a little piece of the pie they didn't have, you know. So it is what it is. Sometimes in those places I gotta study that company too, how they work. Are they scammers? Is there anything about them out there that's negative? Because I don't want to push something that you go and buy the product and they never ship it out. You know what I mean?
That's fact, man. Your name behind it.
Yeah, exactly. So it is what it is, man. Shout out to Ron G for putting up, man. You know you're always welcome here. You're the fucking.
I always have fun, man. Thank you, bro. Is your birthday today, bro?
No, it was on Friday.
Oh, I ain't giving you shit. Too late. Oh, buy some shoe trees.
No, man. You know what, man? You being here, blessing my channel.
I have fun,
you know, because I got mad respect for you and
same here, man. You know I do.
And everything you bring to the table in this community, man.
I mean, y'all have a blessed night. I appreciate you again, man. Y'all have a good night, bro.
You too, Ron.
Thank you.
All right, man. Peace.
Yeah, man. Salute to Ron G, bro. Like, to me, that guy is amazing to me. He's one of the guys I look up to still to this day. Shit, don't go too far. He did gift me the right shoe of the sample pair of the Rose Jones Jr. boxing shoe sample. Sample. Pretty dope, man. It's amazing. You know, it's a nice little letter he put in there. Ron G was a person that when I first started doing YouTube, I had a lot of conversations with him and stuff like that. So yeah, he's into like sample pairs, and if you didn't notice, he's into sample pairs. So this is something I guess has a sentimental value because of it's a gift. It's something that I cherish this, bro, because he gave it to me out of kindness of his heart. You know, one day randomly he told me, hey, send me your address, I want to send you something. And he does that to a lot of people. You know what I mean? He does that to a lot of people. So that's why I respect you know, everything he does, man. The guy is amazing. And shout out to the homie Jack, man, and Sammy for being up here. Jack is
I appreciate it, brother.
I consider Jack a best friend. You know what I mean?
Damn, man, you have me fucking blushing, bro. God,
yeah. I consider Jack as a best friend.
You as well, brother.
Yeah, man. And the thing is that you always have my back when shit pops off. You know, you make sure you got my back and stuff. And it's kind of hard to see people nowadays. I you know, shout out also to the Mojado Network, bro. The Mojado Network, always showing love to me. ETC, you know what I'm saying? Always going to be representing the ETC and the Mojado Network. A lot of people don't understand the Mojado Network because they never gave them a chance.
It's just an idea, man. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal what people think it is. It's just a group of misfit toys just hanging out together, bro. That's all.
That's all. And what we do there that a lot of people are missing out on is we look out for each other, bro. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, none of us are in the Mojado Network. They'll be like, oh, why didn't you get my back? Nah, bro. We all hold our own weight.
Yes,
and that's the cool thing about it, bro. Like, you know, it is what it is at this point. But salute to the Mojado Network, man. They're definitely dope. Yeah. So today's live stream is sponsored by the Mojado Network. Also, do the law firm. If you get into any trouble, we got your back. Here's a commercial.
Mojado Network law firm.
Hi. Do owe you money? Have you been in an accident? Let me represent you. We promise to get you cashy in a flashy. You can sue for damn near anything nowadays. Haven't been in an accident? That's okay. Hit us up. Let us know where you gonna be at and what time. We'll show up and make sure you get into one. Sure, you're gonna be in a lot of pain, but hey, money heals all wounds.
Have you or a loved one loaned out some money and having a hard time getting it back? Mojado Network Law Firm. The number to call is 1-800-555-7768. 1-800-555-7768.
We, the Mojado Network, approves this message.
Everybody out there in the free world, man. Shit, man. Love each other. Have a good time. Let's make this shit pop.
Mojado Network Credit Union.
Help me turn my blue eyes brown.
Have you been denied credit due to your legal status or the type of employment you have? We here at the Mojado Network Credit Union provide the highest level of personal and financial services in a friendly and professional manner. Mojado Network Credit Union provides credit with no credit checks. Hell, you don't even have to exist. We take care of all your cash needs with no questions asked.
And they got my credit looking good.
The Mojado Credit Union got my credit looking like cool money.
Mojado Network gave me good credit, and I was able to goddamn get some money like when Trump was in office. Mojado Network Credit Union.
The number to call is 1-800-I'm-Mojado. Yo, can you hear me?
We, the Mojado Network, approves this message.
Yo, 1-800
Salutes,
Mojado Network, bro.
Salutes, man. Yo, did you see homie's suit? He still had the tags on the jacket.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, just letting you guys know if you ever get into some law firm, some law fucking troubles, a ticket or anything, man, just hit up the Mojado Network law firm. And also, man, if you guys need some money loan, you know, just hit up the Mojado Network.
Facts, brother.
You guys lend money for real?
Yeah, bro. Oh, we just hit you with a really high interest rate, but other than that, we'll lend it to you, bro. You don't even need no credit.
You can't be late on the payments either, bro. We got people to go look for you.
110% interest rate after 3 days after the loan.
That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, especially if you ain't got no credit. We don't search your credit. We don't need no social security number, no nothing.
Also, shout out to Zay. I think he's on live right now, or he's about to go live.
Yeah, so shout out to the homie Zay. What channel is he live on?
Ease the Crave. Hold on.
Yeah, I got it. I gotta put it up right now.
Oh man.
Shout out to the homie Zaya. He's live on a Sunday, which is unusual. So let's go ahead and the link is right here. Make sure y'all go check him out, subscribe to his channel, and all that good stuff. But all that being said, man, me, the homie Sammy, and Sneaker Jacks, we're getting the fuck up out of here, bro. So you already know who we're hitting for, man.
Peace out.
those turd nuggets?